for the first time.
Can our next intro be Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous by Good Charlotte?
Don't we
we had
have
an
like,
idea. Never mind.
don't we have like
Moving
things
on.
lined up? I feel like we have like a queue of like songs
Yeah,
we
We're doing
want to
Naruto, but
use.
now we're not doing Naruto, I guess.
I don't think we're decided on
You guys
what
want me
we
to
wanna do.
recreate the fucking Evangelion thing?
I will help Evangelion. Well, maybe that'd be pretty fun. Congratulations.
No.
I think doing a funny
Evangelion.
like anime outro thing would be cool.
Where we all just stand on a cliff and there's a
Or,
sunset or,
or,
something.
or like we're walking somewhere.
And one of us add to the walking cycle. Because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's so rad. That's One Piece's hell.
I mean, it's anime, right?
Pass two
No,
down.
specifically One Piece.
Pass two down.
Pass two down.
That's two down.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Ryan. That's Patty. That's Mike, and that's Ted.
Hello. We just did the Allston Melee Bender, and we talked about the Nazis for a sec there. And then
Well, hold on.
Well, you guys were all part of it.
No. Hold on. You were
Was this supposed to open?
you were bragging about. Don't say anything.
Oh, okay.
No, you
You-
can say it. Run it.
This one.
Say it.
All right.
Unfortunately, this one just says Michael Smells on it. I don't know.
What does it say above it?
Oh, okay. Got you. Alston Mask. Okay. It says Alston Mask.
Austin Mask.
Two Michael Smells.
That's so funny.
So who the fuck is
how
Michael
did that?
Smells?
How did that work out?
Do you understand what it is now?
Yes.
It's a giveaway thing.
Yes, I
it's
understand.
The worst
Yeah.
reading of a
It's the
giveaway.
Alston
I
Mask,
thought
and
anyone
the
could
user
have
is
possibly
Michael
done.
Smells.
Yes.
So I have to figure out who the fuck Michael Smells
We know
is.
who they are.
We know who it is.
Oh, who is it?
It is funny that you read it of anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get that. I'm just saying, but I don't know who it is. Who is it?
All right. Hey, we have a bunch of stuff to give away. We have a bunch of stuff that we're giving away. No, I have no idea.
You just said you
Why
knew.
is this breaking your brain? Yeah, we can figure it out on the back
If
end.
his name was Fred, we'd know it's
The
Fred.
only thing I was asking if you knew who
No.
Michael Smells was.
We will in the back end.
Oh,
We're giving away a bunch of
you, Ted.
stuff
You're my
from yeah, whatever.
No.
Fuck Mike.
What?
What do you mean?
Fuck Mike.
I'm opening the next
All right,
one.
I'm reading the thing. No. Hey, we have an Allston mask going to Con. Let's go, Con.
Let's go, Con.
Save these because I don't have a way to track them anyway.
Okay, clip them all. All right, my
Somebody read
turn.
one.
All right, the winner of
I'm not gonna read it.
another Alston mask goes to Lamb. Lamb, Lamb. Congrats, Lamb, on the mask.
Bah.
Bah.
We have a lot of masks to give away.
Mary had one, a little one even.
Whoa! Did everyone see
throw.
that?
Good throw.
That was a great toss.
Just landed on the table.
It's like some good bocce.
I'm really good at bocce.
All right, Nantucket.
Yep.
Ted, what do you got?
My God, Ted, were you playing Halo split screen?
Oh,
Yeah, so what's OSD?
No.
Oh yeah, our
This
Halo
is-
talk's gone.
Some Calvar coaching
Oh,
to friend of the podcast, good guy Gerg.
Let's
Go!
But not only that, Ted.
sick.
But I have some Calvar coaching
Oh,
for generous donor and friend of the podcast. Seth loves to talk.
Oh, dope!
Mm-hmm.
So Seth can learn about the
Nailed
game
it.
that he loves.
so just one note: everyone's restricted to 3 max. And for instance, if you donated $10 to the or bought $10 worth of something in the shop, that is 1 ticket
Gotcha.
into the entire thing.
So it goes up.
So if I spent $40, I have 4 tickets in the thing.
These are
And we
three-
round
oh.
up. So if I spend like 40, 45, 50, then you have 5 tickets.
Sure.
So yeah, this is what these are, and let's just get through these real quick.
Giveaways.
Another Alston mask going to Drama Club.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
we're not gonna put it on the table though.
Friend of the podcast.
I remember Drama Club.
And one of our music people,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Big
Yeah.
piece for
Drama
us.
Club.
Let's go.
They're cool.
Mm.
They are
Show
cool.
Drama Club.
All right, and here's another Alston mask to already a winner. Seth loves to talk.
Says loves to talk two times.
The two-time, the back-to-back.
Two timer.
He'll be wearing his mask, talking to Devi. That one is bad.
Yeah, we'll clean them up.
All right. And the final
Everybody
winner.
knows a joke.
Final winner for
We
this
have
batch.
more. We have more.
we
This
have
is the
more?
first wave.
We'll do them later.
We have big ones at the end. So stay for the
Oh.
big ones at the
Not
end.
that Calvar coaching is bad, just or the master bad.
Well, no, these are all the coaching stuff.
These are very-
Melee books. Yeah, we have 5 big ones at the end, essentially.
Yeah. What is it?
This is another awesome mask
Yep.
4.
for Moxie.
Moxie.
Moxie. Wait. Not the artist Moxie, right?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Someone named Moxie.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
Dope. Congrats to
It'd be
Moxie.
cool whoever it is, because Moxie
Yeah.
just got a free mask.
Yeah.
Good for
Congrats
Moxie.
to everyone who won that stuff. We'll do more giveaways later.
You guys think of this.
So before, I want to clear something up. We were talking in like the pre-pod about how Michael had called the winner of the Bender being Gatsu.
I did call it was Gatsu.
And how you are part of the Gestapo, which is the Gatsu fans. And
We are
that's
Gatsu
why
secret police.
that's why you mentioned
Big
the
cat.
Nazis earlier. I just want to clear that right up so
Yes.
everyone has the perfect
Because you
context
forced me into
here.
a situation where I had to talk about Nazis.
Yeah, see, that whole thing was deleted at that point.
No, well,
So then it was
Ryan
just
brought
you-
it up.
I said, what are the Gatsu fans called? And then your brain went there.
Because I don't know, it sounds like Gatsu.
It's funny.
I like it too.
Thanks, guys.
I
I'm
think
glad
it's
you
funny
guys
too. At the end of the episode, we're all gonna shoot Michael in the face.
That's what the Gestapo would do. Or the Gestapo. Fuck, Stapo.
But yeah, we had a cool event.
Yes.
The Bender.
The Bender was really rad.
It was super rad.
And we kind of just did what we wanted to.
Mhm.
And if you came here for the I don't know, just go to the last pod for all the passionate shit. This is the kickback on the couch hangover cast.
Mhm.
I didn't drink caffeine for 3 days and I feel fucked up because I drank like 1,500 milligrams over the weekend.
You did
You
5 shots
were-
of espresso in like 20 minutes that one time.
You were drinking so much. And I want you to inhale 5 cheeseburgers.
Oh, that was tight.
You ate 5 cheeseburgers faster than me and Ryan ate single cheeseburger.
Yeah. I was so hungry.
It was awesome.
And I didn't realize until I got like 3 cheeseburgers in how hungry I was at that moment.
It was. I wish I could have seen it from an outside perspective because I would have been like, that guy ate a lot of cheeseburgers really fast. It was
Deleted them.
impressive.
Yeah.
Deleted them from the world.
Yeah.
The back-to-back champ.
He shift selected and just deleted.
So true, honestly.
So true, honestly. Are you spinning the wheel?
I asked this in a
No.
previous life.
Okay.
What was your favorite part about the vendor?
Oh, my bad. My favorite was seeing our personal friend Anthony, aka Ant, do really well in the Beantown Brawlers segment of the Bender. It was great. He beat the number 1 seed as the bottom seed. It was really cool.
Hype.
Cool upset, yeah.
Well, who was that? Joy?
Big Yoig, yeah.
Yoig. And he kind of smoked him, too.
He absolutely smoked him.
4-2. There was a time where I was like, oh, Big Yoi's coming back. And then the time was brief.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was super good.
Yeah, and
Cool,
was
man.
on one. And then did well. He got 4-2 in the next one. Shout out Beantown Brawlers and our best of 7s. I feel like that was a success.
That was not
When we hit
Single
everyone
win.
up, they were like, what? Why? But like as soon as we we're just like, just do it, it'll be fun. And it's like, it's not on BTS Smash, but it's kind of on BTS Smash because it's the side event. Everyone's like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I get it now.
After they were like, wait, I'm not doing this in person. It's like, no,
Yeah.
we're not doing it in person. We just
That was
wanted
the
it to
other
be in Boston.
Yes.
But like online in Boston. They're like, okay. All right.
Sure. Like, okay. I see what you're
I
doing.
guess.
And then they did it and everyone was happy and fun and had fun. It was a good time. Smile.
Who did Ant play? Just Luigi?
Samus.
Samus.
Mostly.
I think just Samus, right?
Yeah, I don't think he...
I know in bracket he ended up going, I think also Luigi against the Jigglypuff.
One of them?
Yeah, he had to play against Golden in Luigi's like, I think top
In the Amano
not
bracket.
48, but yeah, a mono
Gotcha.
bracket, but
Gotcha.
the one after 48. Oh yeah, and I was like, oh, poor Ant.
He made it top 48 though, which is pretty rad.
Yep, beat Waz Q and then lost to Golden.
Get messed up.
My favorite part was on top of, all of the content we had a fuck ton of events that just happened. And like that was part of it, making it feel like a major, making it feel like more than just a regional or just like one tournament, just having like a fuck ton of different things happening at once. I thought that was really cool, and I thought it was just seeing them all actually come together and just happen on a cohesive stream that just made sense was also rad. Like, because there was a point where I was like, okay, there's like 14 events happening throughout this whole thing. Are people just gonna get it? And people just got it.
It's so great.
Yeah.
It's so
yeah,
cool.
that was cool.
Lots of moving parts. I really liked kind of more on the back end side. A part of my job was getting the commentators together and like getting a Discord room with them and kind of like explaining some stuff or like kind of hanging out briefly. And there were so many people that like hadn't met before or hadn't talked in a while because of the quarantine, and just like getting them in a room together and like hearing all of these like first interactions and like catching up and stuff was like super fun. Just being like, oh shit, like this is our block, like, that's cool. Like we've met before. I'm so and so, and it's like you'd be surprised how many people that like have like bigger names in the community just like have never talked before.
Yeah.
And it's like, hi, I'm like Junebug and Jim Jam Flim Flam was funny.
That's so funny.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys don't know each other? I feel like you'd know each other. They're like, no, I love your work. And the other one's like, I love your work. It was awesome. So I love
That was cool.
connecting people is great.
Yeah, I think some. Never mind. Keep going. I'll talk about it later.
Hey, Tim,
I'm
what was
done.
your favorite part of
Everything.
the Allston Melee Bender?
Probably hanging out with people.
Me too.
Mostly Freddie and you folks. And
Yeah, watching Top 8 was fun.
watching Top 8 was a blast. Eating our chickies.
We had such good chicky.
The cheeky was really good.
I love that chicky.
I think a part of it where it's like I want to figure out was we had that cool experience of being on the back end, like almost like being in the TO Discord and then like hopping into the commentator one or going to the stream thing. Like we had a bunch of Discords set up for us to do our jobs well that also, felt cool because it's like, oh, hey, Jaxilla, what's going on?
Yeah.
Jaxilla, Jake Spear, hell yeah, good to see you guys too. Like obviously you're not, doing a job while doing that, but like, going to the Jaxilla, Jake Spear, okay, you guys set up, cool, and then going back into the TO thing, okay, we're good, there's like a cool feeling of like not feeling like we're in a pandemic, like feeling like we're at the tournament.
Yes.
And how do we do that for the people on like everyone? How do we make like the attendee going 0-2 also have that experience of like, oh, this kind of feels like real life again? It's something that I think we could figure out. Maybe that's, hey, you have to join this Discord call for like the beginning of your pools, and you have like a TO admin read out, the pools, and like maybe
That'd be so
it's like an option for you and your
You have to
opponent
say-
to like
you have to say
video
here.
chat in
I
a
like
voice
that.
call.
Sucks.
I really
Yeah, you
so
have to
funny.
get
Stock's calling out names.
No, it's like role
It's funny, yeah. And then we
Cave
have like
Lemon?
funny
Cave
people.
Lemon?
Here. Oh, I was muted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have like funny people doing the TO thing too
Uh-huh.
for like that specific part. Yeah, I think it'd be like a fun thing to make it, feel like,
Good old,
And hey,
good old RP.
maybe we don't have a lot of time before we perfect this online tournament meta. Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm half vaxxed. Let's go, Pog.
Oh, nice.
As am I.
You're hell yeah, both have vax.
I got mine
Cheers.
on Friday.
Fuck off. You got
And then
you got 100 Gex ticketed out.
and then we're all gonna party and lock Mike in his room.
yeah.
Guys, can I
Yeah.
come out? It's really fun. It
Mike's-
sounds fun
No,
out there.
Bax party. Sorry.
Go get your chip.
Aw. Yeah.
Yeah, fun stuff. Get your
You guys got the Papser?
what?
The Papser shot?
Oh, I don't know which one I'm getting actually. I'll
Oh.
find out when I show up.
Yeah, I got the fives.
If I get
Jesus.
the M, I'm gonna be so pissed.
The M?
If all my squads got fives.
If you're J&J, you're not allowed to hang.
M-boy.
J&J is for ballers, dude.
Yeah, J&J's definitely the
No, those
fat
guys
pack.
stink, actually.
I thought it was
Don't
bad.
No.
Well, it's kind of like it's like the risky mango of the
No,
of
it's
the
the
vaxes.
baller option.
Yeah.
I know you guys came here for the Vax talk.
No, because
We're here to
it's
provide
they?
it.
Chat.
less effective, but it's just as effective against severe.
Oh,
So,
okay.
You're not actually going to get very sick, even if you do sick. But it's
But I don't
one
want that
shot,
fitty rate.
You're instant out
Yeah.
and no negative reaction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like no like arm thing?
I mean, your
Not
arm
yet.
is sore, it's a shot,
Oh,
but you
yeah,
don't get
okay.
like sick after the
Yeah.
second one.
Do you have the DNA reconstruct in your arm the next day?
Yeah,
Mine's fucking
I had to
hurting.
fight a little man coming out.
yeah. Okay, all right. Some
I
of the
asserted
Vax
my
talk.
dominance, though, and we've allied
We'll
together
redo
now.
it. We'll redo it when we're all at least half vaxxed, Mike.
I updated my Windows too to the newest one. I've been holding out for a while.
Oh.
All of a sudden, I had this urge to just go.
Bought some
Need
Microsoft
to
products.
update.
Yeah, I bought 12 Apple phones or Windows phones.
Took off the tape from your laptop like webcam.
Pre-order for new Halo.
Oh, and donated to the Bill Gates Foundation, of course.
Hell yeah.
You guys are fucked
Speaking
up.
of Bill Gates Foundation, Smashes U was very helpful with the tournament.
Oh, that is
Mhm.
his thing.
Yeah, and overall, hey, we
His bag.
sold a gang of merch. And speaking of, tomorrow is the last day you can cop that merch.
Oh.
Our exclusive merch line will be put to rest.
Forever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No repeats.
Oh.
Yeah, today
Ever.
it's ending soon, so order now.
I think we can probably say that confidently. Like when we did the NEI 3, it's like, okay, we'll bring these back sometime.
Oh, it's
Yeah, we
way
just-
cooler
we just-
if you don't.
Yeah, it is. And we might do something like, hey, we brought back the anorak
Sure.
Mm.
again. Maybe we do something like that. Fucking whenever.
Yeah.
What the plan is that any merch we bring back, we're gonna put a 2 somewhere on it.
Yeah,
Just so you know what edition it is.
I like that.
So
That's
the
funny.
Anorak, it would be Allston Melee, and then there'd be a huge.
It'll say right in the back. It'll say, "I got this late.
This is the second one, or whatever. Yeah.
I'm a bandwagoner."
Second edition on both arms.
I think the only thing that we might do that's kind of like that is we might do a poster line post
Sure.
like everything, like maybe like
Poster line.
2 months from
poster line.
like poster line, because we talked about having like that as a poster, the Allston Melee, the NES design. Yeah, there's a couple of ones that we
I see what you mean. That's
immediately
cool.
talked about
I agree.
always like having as a poster, and just like never really got to do that. And that's totally something that we could handle
Right.
without the
skateboard
cool help.
poster.
Yeah, something like that.
It could go on a poster. Fucking
Still the skate deck in it though.
it's got the wheels. Just like a picture of it. For an online tournament Smash GG shop. Fucking impressive, frankly. The amount
a
of
good
numbers
point,
that
actually.
we could pull with that shit. Like, what? Did any of the other shops that aren't like Champions League like sell better than ours did? Probably not.
We sold pretty well.
I
Just leave it at that.
barring like BTS and like
Yeah.
people like Shuffle buying thousands of shirts just because you might as well get something for your money. Like that could be firewood, like that's
Put another
why
shirt on the
not?
fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this just confidently, and just to be completely transparent, because we can be like that, because we got it like that.
Shit.
This event costed $6,100, and we made
Been
a
rounded down.
little over $7K.
Woo!
So we have enough to buy that new desktop, baby, and pay everyone what we agreed to pay them previously. So
Oh, yeah.
cheers.
We did it.
Fuck yeah. And it's cool that we can just say that because we're cool like that.
And I think there might not all that's like confirmed. I think there still might be some money rolling in. I don't know.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
That's like the estimate right now.
Yeah, that is right now.
That's like the
shop were to
minimum.
close.
And then there are some stuff that like are still rolling in, like different ad revenues and like just a couple of different things. But it won't be much. I won't. It should be in the ballpark of like 7-8K. I'd say.
But as much as we made the merch cool, like honestly, couldn't do it without you. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
like
viewer.
dead ass. Like
Mhm.
everyone stepped up and really made this what it was
Yeah.
in all ends. So that's really
That
cool.
was so sick.
Chat was fun too.
Chat was so sick.
This is
There was a part where
undoubtedly-
chat wasn't so sick, but we made them so sick. I think I'd like to think.
This is the best chat. I mean, of course, it was our tournament, so I liked most of the people that were in the chat. But best chat I've ever been in for a Smash tournament ever, probably in my life. So good shit. Yeah, big fan.
Up there for sure.
Yeah, it was great. We're doing more things in the future. Now, honestly, not much more to say about it.
Yeah,
Just kind of that's the Bender. We
big
did it.
W's.
Did it. It went well. I'm glad everyone also liked it a lot. We'll see you next time with a new event.
Tapped out of names though, so if you got a cool name, let us know.
Bender
Yeah.
2.
Bender 2, just the 72-hour Bender.
Oh no.
Hawk, 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 hawk. No fucking no
Mike's
acronym
going for
names.
an acronym.
No, I'm not
know.
going for an acronym. I swear. I was trying to
Anyway.
make.
How about
into a new
0.0 though? We throw.
I can't wait for Amano's 1.0.
That's funny.
That'd be fun.
JD says the blackout.
Oh god,
that's
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
That's too realistic. That's no thanks. All right, we're jumping into some funny little topics.
Let's do it. I think a wheel got spun.
Yeah, first off, we have a pre-spin from Patty. Thanks, Patty, for spinning the wheel. The
That was a
first
dual
topic
spin.
is Slippy April Fools. This one I love so much. Michael, tell them what happened.
So on April Fool's Day, as many places are known to do, you pull a little bit of a prank on the people. And for Slippy, that meant making the only playable stages the now non-legal tournament stages from like 2000 and blank, like 2007 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So it was Rainbow Cruise. Was Congo?
you don't have to list all of them. It's fine.
Nah, fine.
There's a bunch of all the ones.
Pokefloats was on there.
The classic.
But not the legal ones. The
Not-
legal
not
ones
the
are no
legal,
longer
only
available.
The illegal post, like they were previously legal, however they are not legal stages in competitive Melee. And everyone was going crazy for it. Ryan was loving it.
It was mostly
Freddie was
good.
loving it. Yeah, everyone I think was like, "This is great" because it was April Fool's Day and it was fun.
I think the funniest thing that probably happened was the people who are new to the scene being like, "Wow, these modded stages are weird."
Yeah,
which
that was
did
so,
legitimately happen.
They didn't know. People born in Slippy era just didn't know that like, oh, dude, this stage is crazy. Like, I'm on Squirtle now on Onyx. Like, who thought of this? And it's like, not us, dude.
We are not this smart.
That was
We didn't. It's like uncovering an ancient civilization.
what does it mean?
It's like, man, these would be pretty cool if the cars weren't here, and if there were ledges. Weird decisions.
The aliens must have built this.
But it was great. A lot of people were like, I think, pro. And then I heard, you know, of course, Jazz, the guy behind Slippy, busy, whatever. Was saying like, yeah, you know, people giving a lot of hate to him too about just like how it was forced on them, you know,
ruining my practice.
Yeah, like I didn't decide to play this wacky thing, and to which I think Jazz was just like, too bad.
Yeah, get fucked, idiot.
This is my thing. What?
I
made this.
I am your god.
It's April Fool's Day. You still can play Melee. Direct works fine. You can direct somebody and you can still play the normal stages.
Get fucked, idiot.
Yeah, but on ranked, no. It's you gotta play on some dumb stages for a day. If you don't like it, take a walk, throw a football. Like
fucking football. Read a book.
What do you mean? So I thought it was a lot of fun.
Same.
And honestly, I hope it's a mode in the future because it's just like
Free
fun to
play.
fuck around.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which one's your favorite?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, my favorite. Well, I know my least favorite by far, which I was surprised by, was Corneria. I did not like Corneria.
Wow, that's one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, I used to only go to Corneria when I was younger.
I think me too.
The thing is that I played, and
Still my cover page?
my opponents like all played like pretty seriously on the stages. Like, he's trying to play him like as, you know,
Try to game.
competitively. Yeah. Like even though it's a fun stage, like, you still want to play to win and like you know all this kind of stuff. And Corneria just becomes like a pit right side fight, and the Marth you can up B to the corner and drop down and up B again like you can on like Pokemon Stadium, but a lot quicker. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I wish Corneria was just the flat part on top. That'd be my ideal Corneria. But so yeah, one of my favorite as a kid too. Just didn't really like it that much. And then honestly, I mean, no meme, like Pokefloats rules. Like I never liked Pokefloats that much. I was fucking some people on Pokefloats. I got mad clips on Pokefloats. So that's what I liked. I know Pat didn't get a chance to play on any of them because you were busy with the bender.
My favorite stage is Brinstar though.
Brinstar
I love
rules.
Brinstar. It's just funny.
Being
You just have to be forced to fight or stop at one point.
Fighting on being Falco and daring someone in the lava, and then to come up and you dare him again. It's like, this is fun. This is a good time.
Dude, I liked watching the huge melee, the giant melee.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
so cool.
Giant Melee was definitely one of the highlights for me.
That's the rules.
Had no idea what was gonna happen, and that was
Pass two.
pretty big. It was huge, even.
Oh, the biggest ever.
Some more. Speaking of the bender, Ted, let's do some more giveaways. Next round of Allston Melee giveaways. If you donated to us or bought anything in the shop, which is still open, here's some rewards for them. Michael, take it away.
Start with the Calvar coaching session. Drama Club.
Oh,
Drama Club.
W again for Drama Club.
Drama Club.
Think fast. Oh, jeez.
You suck at this.
Yeah, well, I've got.
I only got one, so
more
someone
than
else
you.
go.
All right, you ready? Here we go. Another Allston mask goes to learn you some earlang.
Congratulations.
You too learn you some earlang. Enjoy the mask.
I think Erlang's a like coding thing.
that's
That was awful. That was awful.
That's probably
You go.
what's
You
Bite
go.
me.
No, that's gross. Ted, you're up.
This is an Allston mask
Nice.
for Zavo.
Zavo.
Good job,
I like
Zavo.
that name. Zavo.
I only have one, so you go.
Oh, okay. That means I'll say that the winner of the Melee is Broken book,
Oh.
of which we have 5,
Ooh,
Is
a
the-
book.
the Tar Monster.
The Tar
Monster.
Good job, Tar Monster.
Good job.
Chutzpah.
You Scooby-Doo villain.
That is a Scooby-Doo villain. I'm pretty sure. Like, actually.
Have you ever seen that one?
What's that?
That Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah, book's so fire.
Which one?
The tar villain?
Is that in a movie? I think it's just in one of the episodes.
No, it's a good movie.
Are you sure?
I don't think it's a movie.
I think he might be in one of the compilate, like the movies where all the monsters are in them. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he's in that.
I don't know, I made it up.
That's
what I
do. Get pwned. The winner
But I didn't
of a
fall for
Joy Boy coaching session
Ooh.
King of Snails.
and their last giveaway they can win. So they get a mask, cowboy coaching, and now Joy Boy, Seth loves to talk.
Oh!
Gets
He's gonna be
two
so
coaching
good at
sessions.
Melee.
Two coaching
They should have them at the
segments.
same time.
He's
and a
gonna be
mask.
so good at Melee.
And Ted, wrap us up.
Why'd you crush it?
I have one more.
I didn't want to come. Oh, sorry.
It's a hack.
I hacked.
You hacked it.
Ooh. This
Sorry.
is a final mask
Okay.
for friend of the podcast, Trey the Trash Man.
Hey!
Trey, enjoy your mask.
You handsome devil, you. That guy's hot.
Yeah, you can't.
I keep talking about how hot
It's like
he
your
is.
new Michaelism. It's like when Trey comes up, you're like, he's hot.
He is hot.
And a Melee is broken book to Sheesh FR.
Patty, give out a sheesh for sheesh.
You did this.
No.
Please do a sheesh.
No.
You stink.
Oh my god.
We have 4 more, and then we go to the big guns after.
Oh,
so,
nice.
so we'll do them out in a
man.
little
We'll
bit.
roll that wheel.
The
Right?
So-
wheel.
Yeah,
Oh.
April Fool's fun.
I guess spin the wheel.
Airpods is fun. Yes.
Got some sheeshes in the chat. Thanks, guys.
You ready? Wheel
Do it.
spin. Ah.
We just punch it. Oh,
So
it's
you
so
make
weird
it
when
go.
it's making noise.
I want. What is it? I
miss when I could win.
I missed when I could win.
What's this about?
I have no idea.
Well,
Nice trophy.
I didn't remember that. I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I got it in the drawer.
Okay.
that's
All
right. 'Cause he's
That's what I
not
was aiming
lost. All right, so I missed when I could win. So I want to just kind of summarize this little posty post that I found.
Mike, what do those words mean to you, though?
I mean, how I feel most every day when I am incapable of winning.
But specifically miss.
My
Miss
life
is the
is
key word here.
Yeah.
You know, like here's your deal. Well, let me spell it out for you. There's a post on Reddit, on the
Okay.
Smash Bros Reddit, I believe.
Yuck.
That was
Smash Bros or SSBN?
I believe it's Smash Bros.
Okay.
And I think it's more pointed in the ultimate direction, but
Mm.
it also relates. I think we all can relate to it in just the in
balls.
as your friends Smash players.
Mhm.
You're like, oh, Ted plays Smash. You know that kind of conversation. You know.
Okay,
Do
yeah.
you play Smash?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And basically, the post it's pretty fucking long, and the posters kind of is self aware enough to say, hey, this is kind of a rant, like whatever, like shoot me. These are my thoughts,
Mhm.
and it's that I miss when Smash was just a fun game you could play with your friends. Now every time you're at like a party or like a gathering and you're playing Super Smash Bros, there's always one person who like needs to have the items off, who knows all the combos and stuff, and like is always playing way too hard to like win the game.
I know that
and
friend.
really my I miss when I could win is like my negative take on that post. They didn't say that. That's what I got from it. Like, oh, okay. You just miss when you could win the game. You miss when you were like comparable to the best,
Mhm.
and now you're not you're not close. Someone is better than you. So, just have you been in a situation where you've been like playing a Smash game with somebody, and they're like, oh, we play this game for fun, and then it gets out of hand or anything like that?
So I personally just refuse to play Smash with like casuals in any social setting.
Sure.
Yeah, and I will not relent to peer pressure
Uh-huh.
to play Smash with casuals because it's not fun for me, and I know it's not going to be fun for them.
Sure.
And despite how much they want me to play to include me or whatever the situation may be, it's not going to be fun.
Do you pull like it's not my thing? Are you like, oh no, I'm busy, I'm doing something else. I don't
Yeah,
wanna,
exactly.
I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
hard
dodging.
ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
You're not like I won't play this game. You're just like I'm not in the mood.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Like it's not worth the time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
What if they're a casual who wants to play Melee?
To wants to play Melee?
Yeah.
It depends if I believe they're gonna put in the time to play Melee, because I'm not gonna waste my time.
So
with
if they're like
someone-
at their first tournament,
Then that's a different.
different.
That's completely different. Yeah.
situation.
I
Like
think we're
you're talking like
talking
That's
at
yeah.
someone's house, and if it's melee, I'll spell this out. It's on a flat screen.
Yep, exactly.
It's on a flat, and they're like, "Oh, dude, like let's play. I have this game. Want to play this game?"
And 9 times out of 10, it's ultimate.
Yeah, it's gonna mostly be a different Smash game. It's not
Newer
gonna be
ones.
melee. Yeah, what about y'all? I mean, that's accurate, Chad. You're a smart guy for being like, no, you're not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like this.
Yeah.
Just
And partially that's on me for being unable to not be competitive in a video game. You know what I mean? But
I like to do I have a half hand thing that I try to beat All-Star with half a hand. It's not really a good thing, but like I can't describe it without a controller. Yeah, like only using the
that's
half of the controller,
isn't it?
No, I don't think so. I think there's a thing where people try to use it. Like,
Matt talks about one hand wave dashing.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's for sure a thing. But it's basically like if you get hit off the ledge, like you can't touch the control stick. Like you can only touch this side of the controller. So you you move by rolling, and like you just essentially you can like charge C stick with the C stick and Z still, so you can like still charge smash attacks. But I played All-Star for so long.
Oh yeah, I remember
trying to beat All-Star like this, and that led to like this is just how I play casuals now a lot, and I just don't really tell them because of like if they don't really understand melee, they just have no idea what's really happening. So like there's like, oh, every time I hit him off, he dies. Hell yeah! Like they're never like crosses their mind what I'm doing. But yeah, it just becomes a game where I'm just like, okay, just C stick charge smashing every single time essentially. But yeah, much fun.
How do you one hand wave that? Do you use the tap jump
Or you like rest on your leg.
Oh, I see.
use,
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's like a keyboard type
yeah,
scenario.
exactly.
Got you. That makes more sense.
But like I'm also totally down to play like fucking Ultimate or like Brawl or fucking Smash 4 at the party. Like if I'm bored. Like there's never a time. Like I think there's a difference. Like
you're not booting it up.
If you're just like going try hard at the party just to like beat the people there. I've seen people be like, oh, this is my moment. Like I go to tournaments for this moment.
It's like never
oh, no.
kids that are actually good at tournaments. I find.
Yeah,
it's the kids who have watched the doc and like have been to like 1 or 2 tournaments and were tired of getting beaten, and they couldn't actually beat people at tournaments, and now it's like now this is my time. I'm finally in a field. You know.
I think I'm noticing the chat. JDMH brings up a great point, which I have to echo. Which is people who like ask to play with items off are weird. And I agree. If you're at a party and Smash is on the thing and it's like Ultimate or whatever, I'll play it. I'm not gonna make them play some fucking FD.
These are my
no
rules.
items 1v1.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
oh my god. If I'm gonna be in that, no, like let's put it on high. Let's go crazy. And this being said, I'm gonna be obnoxious. You think I'm using the bat? No, I'm throwing the bat. Like, I know how to play. I'm going to say, hey, yeah, items are whack. And here's how items are whack. Like, I'm just going to go for every Pokeball. I'm going to throw everything I pick up. Like, I'm going to edge guard with just the gun. Like, it's the game mechanically is fun. All of them. It's a Smash game.
It is true.
They're fun.
They're all fun casually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm someone who's just a bastard elitist.
Yeah, true.
Like, I don't have fun playing with items. That's not the fun game to me.
Sure. And it's
and
random.
that ties into the whole I won't play with casuals because you know.
I had a realization, and I think this person, like, I don't know, I don't want to like judge the Ultimate crowd at all, but I think this person may just really want a new Smash game to come out and to feel that emotion that happens every single time a new Smash game comes out, where it's just completely uncharted territory. And like, no matter if you're a Melee player or a fucking 64 player, there's something cool about like discovering a game's tech for the first time.
Sure.
And like that feeling is like, it's really fucking cool. And it's cool to see on the outside every single time it happens. That is by far my favorite thing about just being a Melee player and like for the other games is seeing the Bayonetta shit like happen, seeing the like crazy broken shit that like wow, I don't have to deal with that. That's kind of wild. Like, oh, I hope that gets in the new PM build that happens, you know? Seeing the new broken thing happen is really cool to see on the outside, at least. So I could totally see this person just missing that feeling of discovering Wario's broken, of discovering Sonic is the same character still. Yeah.
To expand upon that, Ultimate kids don't have the luxury that we do, where we, because of the passion from a single or a group of community members, have been giving have been given an opportunity to play this game in the situation that we're in, like online competitively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And Ultimate Kids are stuck with just awful garbage. And
Yeah, they're doing it to a crazy extent, but it's scuffed. There's nothing they can do about how scuffed it is.
And we have a severely less scuffed scenario. So we're like, yeah, it's just like, it's like we're playing with our friends competitively. And they're like, Nintendo Wi-Fi.
so Mike, Ultimate Resident, have they just stopped using the that? I know that there was like a computer build of like Wi-Fi, right? But then Nintendo shut down a tournament for it.
I have no
right?
clue.
I'm not talking about my answer here, right?
No, you're right. There was some Levin was playing like some build
where it's like it's like on the computer.
Really?
It's like a mod, but it's to be better connection.
That's cool. And then
I think they ran a tournament off of it, but it was specifically
like
shut down.
Or
anyway,
something.
That's cool.
It was something.
That's a bummer.
I don't know.
Good old Nintendo.
Yeah, it exists.
boy.
Yuzu the emulator, it says chat. Appreciate
It's just
it, chat.
not something I'd
bad.
even say they should work on, because it's like it's gonna get patched, and like that's something you have to wait till like after it's done. I think like sure it's good to work on now, but like, they're gonna add fucking Fortnite guy to it any minute now, and then
Jonesy,
and then you gotta patch the whole thing.
No
I
skin.
think you probably have to remake the whole thing. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I have
but,
no
like,
idea.
I'd
But I'm
imagine-
sure. But even still, like I'm sure if Nintendo's being a bitch to us about our rollback thing, about our cool mod,
they're gonna be even worse.
they're gonna be crazy crazy mean to anybody who they've worked with. In the
Sidebar.
Ultimate side.
I played Fortnite like a couple weeks ago. Just 'cause
Attico.
they put Master Chief in it. And I'm like,
This is a
I'm
good
gonna
time for
get Master
giveaways.
Chief. Yeah, and they added a character. Jonesy is like the default like Fortnite skin, and he's the dude who would be in Smash
Which
Brothers.
we
if there was
call
a-
him Jonesy, or like
I think it's his name's actual Jonesy. That's his name.
that's his
They gave
name.
him a name.
Like in the story mode where you fight zombies. That's his
I
name.
think I don't know why or how that name is coming to
I
fruition.
love
but
that that's the OG game.
Isn't that
name
so
is Jonesy.
funny?
Isn't that so fun? I remember the trailer for the original game,
Mhm.
but anyway, I realized logging in that they've added Jonesy variants. So when you're not not a no skin, there's Slurp Jonesy, which is my favorite, and it's Jonesy, and he's made of slurp juice, and you get to see him in the wild and stuff like that.
Huh.
Anyway, I bought a $10 Fortnite skin. It was Master Chief, and I played 3 games.
$19
funny.
Fortnite card.
Hey,
Honestly-
hey, speaking.
Hold on, hold on.
Okay, you go. Sorry.
I have like a point that ties into back
Oh,
to the
hell
original
yeah.
point,
Uh-huh.
because this is I think this goes without saying, and it's something that I saw the Fortnite community deal with a lot too.
Mhm.
Whereas the Fortnite community got better, all like the kids in the scene were like, I can't be good anymore, just hide it behind a tweet.
Mhm.
And because kids got good at building and kids got better at the game.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It
oh,
developed
the
a
game,
meta.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, the game isn't as good as you thought. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, people figured it out.
Yep,
Like,
game solved.
Get
They got better.
Yeah.
Get better.
Get better. Exactly. If you don't like it, it's not a good game. Sorry. Move
And there
on.
that is true. And there were parts of Fortnite, but there was this like seasons where they changed everything, and they had like mechs, and
Yeah.
everyone who played that game was like, "Yo, fuck this game. This game sucks now. Mechs fucking ruin everything." And they got rid of them.
They
immediately.
quickly did.
Just-
Yeah. They're like, oh, you're kidding. Obviously.
You guys
you're
remember that hidden era where I spent a year of my life running Fortnite tournaments?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember that. It was sweet.
Fortnite Patty.
That's such a deep
for
cut.
Thunder.
All right, hey,
last thing on this, Patty, before we move on.
quickly, Melee has broken
No,
book
hold
to
on, what-
painful. I just read one.
Okay.
All right,
Anyway, back to the
Good
point
job,
we were
Painful.
saying.
Yeah, good job.
No, but I think a really fun thing about playing against casuals though is like just trying to understand how they see the game, and just so
Yeah.
funny to be like, you really just don't think at all.
Well, not even that.
That's-
It's like
you've there's a plan hasn't even occurred to you. Like you are just you. Like, what are you thinking?
They're like a baby just feeling around in a
Yeah,
dark room.
it's so funny, and that's why you're not even like people that
Yeah.
can't like do up B or something, like the most basic stuff. I'm talking about like you're on FD, and then it's like you're like, why aren't you running at like where are you going? What's going on? Are you just double jumping? Like what? What's happening? And it's just like fun to like play around with them and be like, oh, go, oh.
What are we doing here?
They're trying to get down smash. It's like, I'm gonna come to you when it ends, right? As soon as you do it, I'm gonna run up and grab you.
I love being able to see like you can see what they do that works.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can see that they picked Captain Falcon and Raptor Boost.
Yeah.
And like it totally hits like
Falcon Punch.
everyone else they've ever played.
And then you shield, and it's like, what?
So that part is
side of them, and they're like, oh.
Did you guys see the tweet? It was some county talking about the
Yeah.
getting vaccinated.
Yeah, Patty liked that and shared
Did
that.
you really?
Yeah,
Somerville.
Was that Somerville?
Yeah.
The Falcon Punch one?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Somerville.
Yeah,
That's
it
so
came up because
funny.
we responded to it,
Yeah, that's what
In
you
your
saw.
feed.
Mike.
Yes, that's so funny.
and we said,
I saw
"Let's
it
go
because it was posted
Somerville."
in the Discord that I go to. I didn't even see that you guys.
Oh no, Pat jumped in that
That
early.
rules.
What
Nice.
was it? Did Somerville win?
It was
Somerville won.
Somerville.
Won the epic prize.
Somerville, that's the town or whatever, the Twitter account
That's a cool intern.
tweeted out that getting the COVID vaccine was like Falcon punching the virus, and it was an ultimate clip of Captain Falcon punching a Samus rolling into a.
It was a
punch,
hard read.
which I can only imagine is a clip that he got.
Which rules.
Wait, have you tried googling like Falcon Punch?
He
GIF?
probably.
I
did.
should check.
He probably
I should
did.
check.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it'd be better if it was like he got it online and he's like, I can put this on Twitter. I can get away with
I'm
this.
running this past my boss.
Yeah.
Somerville's where fucking East End Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking what's the name? What's the
The
name
bar,
Of the tournament?
East End Bar and Grill.
What's the name
East
of the
End-
tournament?
Game over.
Game over.
Oh,
Yeah, game over took place. So maybe, just
Famously,
maybe.
the tournament that Zach and I didn't go to when it was running because I thought Zach wasn't allowed because he was underage, and there was no, and I didn't post about it, which I should have. And there was no clear like yes or no's from like a nowhere in the original post that say like anyone can come, because why would they post it for anybody? I guess, but like yeah, I was just like, oh well, Zach's underage, we can't. That's not 18 yet. I'm 18. I could probably go to that, but I don't think he can go.
the
Fun fact: when we were in Mom, we had people ask that and be like, yeah, "Fucking of course, idiot! Yeah, you can come." It's cool to see you on the other side.
So, I don't know.
that rules.
I should have just asked. Is what I should have done. But I had no scene.
I'm sure there was people who didn't come to Mom because we didn't blatantly say.
Of course, like the Lafayette Club too. If you know anything about the Lafayette Club, you're like, oh yeah, you gotta be.
You
You have to be like
40.
over 30. Yeah.
It's so funny. The Patty, before we get to
Yeah,
talking about these,
totally.
in the Phil Scarfo, Sean, Freddie, Michael, Declan Discord, we cut the
Is
clip.
that the full name?
That is what we call. No, it's not the full name. we cut the soundbite of you saying Declan's donation of you doing the Peter Griffin. That's friggin' pog pilled, Lois. And every time anything cool happens, we just post that. It's so funny. That's friggin' pog pilled, Lois. And it's
In
the
Patty's
best thing
voice.
ever.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's amazing.
I
Anyway,
don't think I even tried to do it. Really.
but it was actually decent, frankly. Hey, winner of another Allston mask, friend of the show and longtime pal of all of us, Weeaboo.
Oh, let's go.
Weeaboo
Yeah.
wins a mask.
Shout out to Ian.
Hell yeah.
Look fast. Ooh.
A winner, and actually this one rocks. I'll tell you right now. The winner of a Melee is Broken book goes to Mystery Deal or No Deal Banker and champion of beating Mike's ass, Ant.
Ooh.
Beat my ass.
So now
Ant gets a book. Ant's gonna actually read that book.
Yeah,
Mm.
I love that we'll go to Malden sometime soon, and that book will just be somewhere.
It will be somewhere.
Uh-huh.
I'll go to Ant's room and I'll look for it. Frankly, it'll probably be on
I'm
his
digging
bed.
through all his stuff.
That was the worst one so
I
far.
wouldn't do that.
It was a boomerang.
Tell me what you got for me.
I have Melee is Broken book
Four.
for
No way.
Star Destroyer 85.
Oh, let's go,
Hell
Star!
yeah.
That's Robert. That's my boy. He's from the Discord that I go to.
Is he gonna read a book?
Star can't read. There's no way.
He's
No,
gonna
he,
read.
he can read, but will he read?
He's gonna read it. He's gonna read it.
He will read it. Absolutely.
I want the Star review.
That's super pog. I'm gonna tag him after this. Hell yeah, that's freaking pog pilled Lois, as far as I'm concerned. Cool.
We have 5 more of the bigger stuff still to give away. We'll be giving. We should do it as we go throughout the podcast.
Sure. All right. Next topic on the wheel. So yeah, what a funny post. You know, people shouldn't be as tryhard at like casual events, but also don't be mad that you're not winning. All right.
This is really
Shut the
weird.
fuck
and
up.
gross.
Mad cause bad. Mad
Yeah,
cause
mad
bad.
'cause
Definitely
bad.
mad 'cause bad.
Shut up.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
also, if time and place for competition, don't fucking.
Sometimes I'm mad because bad.
You know,
but then
don't-
I own
Yeah.
up to it.
The world is a competitive place. Get used to it.
And if you gotta compete, be like Ted. Be like, nah, I don't,
Yeah.
Whatever.
nah. All right.
Use
Next
your
talk.
socials.
Wheel.
Wheel time. Ready? Wheel time. Coming to
Do you
you
go
at
up or down,
3,
Patty?
2, 1. Just go spin it. Woo!
Fuck,
Nailed it.
Sorry, guys. I don't even know if I'm on
Next
the thing,
up.
so-
It's so far.
2 combos play official.
Oh, okay. I see. Team combo, Plup, and official. This is kind of a lightning round of a topic on here.
Okay.
What does this mean for me,
So,
Ryan?
starting off, we have Team Combo. The event happening later this month.
So sick.
Yeah, you want to talk about it, Patty?
Yeah. Directed by Melee Sad Posts. It's essentially Twitch Pog Champs, but for Melee. Like someone gets a coach and
rad.
someone who's like never played Melee before. And it's like I think it's 4, 6. There's a bunch of people. Couple of the numbers were a little unclear, but yeah, I think
Oh wait, I don't know how many
Minus
people it is. No, I know it's 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
That's over 2 months.
Yes, but it's gonna be it's gonna be a Pog Champs thing. I don't know exactly who's in it. I know Kuyashi's in it.
I know Reboot's in it.
Do you have all the numbers?
I know they didn't announce them all yet.
Okay.
I think I saw. I think Sidward might be in it
Ooh.
Let's go, Sid.
as a
Sidward.
coach.
Sid did well in the event.
Oh yeah?
Can we be a coach?
No, I think I already got all the signups.
Can we ask? They need someone.
All-
Hey, someone drops out.
Allston Melee.
Allston Melee.
Four of us are a coach.
You're doing
We'd
your
be
own.
the worst coach.
Bad.
I think we could be good.
Contradict each other.
No, I don't.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you have to have different lessons with each of us.
Absolutely
Like we
not.
can't be in the same room.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
to teach them different
Be like
things.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, I'd be last. Like everything you
Lightsaber.
guys told you, lies. That's how you play the
I think
game.
all of us like don't listen to Michael. But yeah, it's cool.
Sick idea.
Great idea. Can't wait to see it. Love getting people in the scene, and we need more stuff for like new people to get
Yeah.
involved.
I just like new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So especially new ideas.
Yeah.
New content ideas or like different versions of tournament. That's why Acania is so cool.
Remember,
Acania,
Echania.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
Acna.
different pronunciation.
Acadia.
Yeah, hell yeah. We nailed it. At least one of those.
Hell yeah. Next up on the fast wheel was so we noticed the past week that Plup wasn't an auto invite into Division 1 or Division 2 of the Slippy Championship League.
Yes.
But cool update, he did sign up for Levo, which is the open qualifier bracket for the event.
Yeah.
So by all means, you would assume that he's going to qualify for it and compete in it. And he's in my head canon of what happened.
I love Ryan Headcan.
They came to Plup and said, "Do you want to do this?" And he was a brave soldier, and he's like, "No, I don't want the free pass. I haven't done anything in a while. I want to earn it through qualifiers."
He wants some practice.
Yeah.
I thought of it differently, Ryan. I thought that they were really like hardcore about it, righteously, and we're like, "Hey, he hasn't entered anything in like a really long time. We're not going to include him because he hasn't entered anything in a really long time."
Sure.
So either or, yours is probably more likely.
Was
frankly.
H-Box
I
invited?
don't know. HBox is in the Division 1, which everyone's mad about.
But he
Then-
enters things though, so I'm gonna give him that. At least.
Okay, yeah. That's
He
true.
just-
But his
performs
wins
poorly.
don't reflect.
But he's legacy in there.
We have a
He's legacy
chat
again.
update. Aiden, JD says Aiden said no. Aiden asked him and he said no.
Yeah.
Ooh, that rules.
Let's go.
Aiden said no. Aiden
was like, "No, we don't want
communicate wrong information to you guys
No,
from the chat.
they would definitely.
Plup? No.
I think they would definitely try to
Never
get.
heard of him.
If they put HBox in Division 1, they'd definitely put Plup in Division 1 too, if they could. But
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, so you're right.
I think that works. Oh, I mean, the other way this happens is he's like, no, I just don't want to I don't want to commit to it, but I'll enter an event
Sure.
and like compete with the best people who aren't in it. Like I don't.
Yeah, crazy idea. What if he's just entering Levo for fun?
But yeah, that's what I mean.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna play like Falco at Levo.
I didn't know Levo was.
That's totally that could totally be a Plup thing, you know.
That is very, yeah.
That's what I mean. But
But I think you're right.
I want to
think he's
believe he
gonna
wants
try
to earn
qualify.
it. He wants to
That
earn it.
rules. I like that too. I thought Levo was Europe only. Or
No,
just-
no, Lilo is
It is.
all across the world.
Yeah, it's a
He's
new.
hacking.
He's flying.
Yeah.
He's Plup, but with an umlaut over the
No, on his Levo day, it's like he does like in some order. I don't know, like Europe, then East Coast and West Coast, like all day.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm glad Europe's.
And then he also takes breaks to stream Ultimate content for his YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
which is funny.
Or host is.
But yeah, that's
GM.
just cool. I hope that's the plan for Plup. I think he could definitely even win an SEL because Plup is fucking awesome.
No. No, he can't.
Huh?
He's been out of the game too long.
I wonder. I'm excited to watch his matches. That's like hype because we'll get to see more Plup matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the fact that he's entering SEL is cool, regardless of whatever the fuck the narrative is. Like at least, or I should say, Levo. Yeah, this Levo tournament is gonna be fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to watch it. Then the last part of this is another kind of like last week continuation topic. So the tier list came out. The 13th
Whole shebang.
official tier list. What was that?
The whole shebang.
Whole shebang. Yep. And I was watching a bunch of content this week about the tier list. People reacting to it.
I know Toph made a video. I know,
Yep. Like everyone made a video.
Xbox.
on
Oh,
it
we're
pretty
big toe
much.
fans.
Well, yeah, I love Toph.
Hey, thanks.
But yeah, he so many people were like, including Toph actually. He had kind of the weird opinion of just being like, yeah, the official tier list. Like, I don't know where they get off like calling this the official one.
Did you really say that?
Yeah, and like so did M2K and like a couple other people too. We're just like I don't know why Panic Open was walking or willy-nilly and say this is the official one. It's like, bro, they got like 64 top 100 players to sign off on
Were
it.
you not a part
This
of
is like the most official tier list we've ever had. That wasn't like 10 people in the Melee backroom just deciding things.
I can understand that
Like,
if
what?
Toph was like not one of the people, but YouTube King of all people should be like,
The official.
yeah, like didn't he?
It's so
I
funny.
would assume he had a part in it. So like, what the fuck are you talking about, you weirdo?
Or he chose not
Thanks.
to. It didn't fill out a ballot.
which is stupid, frankly. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm being.
I'm sure they gave him the
Racist.
opportunity. I know PPMD. I watched his video on it too. He had a funny one. He did like a whole like extreme like persona the whole time. It's funny. I actually like his content. I'm surprised.
You've changed sides.
I know. I hate PPMD fans.
Oh yes, this is always what you say.
PPMD
Yes.
is fine. The fans are the worst part of PPMD
This is.
by far. He could still win. I swear to God. It's like, shut the fuck up.
I'm on Ryan's side. Can
But he's a funny, cool guy. I do like PPMD.
you pick up your phone for a sec? I thought
Nope.
I saw something down there.
Okay.
Idiot.
Guy's ass.
Anyway, I think it's. Well, what do you guys think about that? I think this is definitely an official. This is the most official.
This is the most official
tier
tier list we've ever had.
Yes, yes. I think they did kind of shoot themselves in the foot by making a tier list in the middle of Wobbling getting banned, which kind of just like fucked up that character's placement. So I can totally see a bunch of people look at this tier list and be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And it's totally it's like, yeah, because it's prior to Wobbling being legal,
and also prior to Don't Test Me runs too.
yeah,
A lot of people are like,
that's the bottom.
"Why is Roy so low?" And it's like, you shouldn't have that crazy of opinion
Yeah,
of
that's
this.
not that wild, honestly.
Also, Zane's crazy. Roy's not good. Like,
Yeah.
To be fair,
what?
people would say that about Axe and Amsa way back when, you know what I'm saying? So this guy's good. The character isn't good or whatever. So who knows, Ryan? The world is uncertain.
Yeah, right, dude. Roy's,
future is scary.
Roy's up there.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
I do have to say that a good player playing a character like that does make the character better
No, of
in
course.
the meta.
It's like
Yeah,
when Leffen plays
just
like,
showing- yeah.
like Mewtwo
Yeah.
or some shit.
Sure,
legitimately
sure.
pushing the character.
Exactly, yeah. It's because every other Roy player has been studying Don't Test Me and like learning things that they never did before.
No,
Yeah,
Roy
definitely.
would definitely should be up higher in the list based on the current, more current results. It's just funny that like, everyone's like skin up and down, and like I think it's like nearly perfect in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hold on, what is Roy doing next to Mewtwo? It's like, I don't know, dude. That's
he is really bad.
That's like pretty fair, don't you think?
Ass cheeks.
A lot of people are saying that like if they think in current day people would probably more put him closer to like Donkey Kong and like Mario and stuff, and I'm like, man,
Don't know about
that
that.
sucks.
Yeah.
Better than a Link, you're on crack.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it's a little too
that's
high.
wild.
Who
Roy,
said that?
Roy is certainly an awful.
What's their address?
Go beat their ass.
Let's go find him.
Roy is not that
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yeah,
official.
for your point of yeah, like I think Practical Task is the one who's putting in the work to
And
do
Rio
it.
Beat.
And Rio Beat, yeah, specifically Rio Beat started the charge. But I will give Practical Task the credit of finishing the job and doing it to the highest degree, as works for PG Stats or at least has some affiliation with that. But in all honesty, knocking down Practical Task a few pegs is It's good in my book. Hey, shouts out Practical Task. Saw you DM me on Twitter say they like the podcast. Thanks, bud.
Hey.
Also, chatting regularly during the bender.
Yeah, thanks.
So, and Ruby.
Hell yeah. Yeah, cool. Next topic. That was the lightning round. Ready? Here it goes.
Spin a wheel.
We're bringing
Ready?
it
I'm
over.
gonna punch it. I'm gonna punch it.
You're gonna punch. Hold on.
Oh, I punch it.
Punch it.
Punching bag. Oh, that was good. That was good.
Give it a flick. Ow.
Next up, we have Patty. Use your eyes. Slippy cheaters.
Slippy. Oh, fuck yeah.
Slippy.
Fuck
Someone
yeah.
aimbotted?
Fuck yeah.
They Pichu'd it.
Fuck yeah.
This one's
even way better.
So funny.
Oh my
way
God,
better.
Tell 'em, tell
Why are
'em.
you spoiling? Like, we're gonna bring this up in like a fucking top 10, essentially. Probably.
You got. It's the news,
Ah,
dude.
it's so
it's
good.
The news. You gotta
it's
bring
so
it up.
good.
Breaking news.
Okay, so 2 years ago, right? So this person posted this video to YouTube, essentially detailing how they can do crazy macros with one button of their mouse, but the huge caveat is they have to play with a keyboard. But they can do stuff like modding like a multi-shine button, like a dash dance button, like a bunch of like crazy things with just like a button. But they're also like, I don't know how good they are regardless of the keyboard, but with the keyboard they're not that good at the game, and they're totally like, in this video 2 years ago they're like still trying to learn how to play with a fucking keyboard, so it's like pretty hard, but essentially like trying to push the barrier of what you can do with Dolphin through macros.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
2 years
so
later.
then 2 years later, Ludwig is streaming Melee, and he's playing on
in
ranked.
day 20.
I didn't know if he was actually playing
of
on
the
that.
subathon. Goes, hey, you know what? I'm bored. I'm gonna play some unranked because I've run out of ideas.
Pause for 2 seconds.
Yes.
Like a day ago, he was at 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
And then I turned it on today just to see where he was at. 10 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Is this still the original subathon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still streaming?
Yeah.
I saw Slime sleeping in his bed today instead of Ludwig. I'm like, is that Slime in there? It's really funny.
Yes, I think Ludwig really is like, nope, tagging out. Slime night.
That's
so
fun.
funny.
But yeah, continue. Sorry, Patty.
So
4
So Ludwig
minutes?
Ludwig is playing unranked on netplay, and he runs into a Peach player named Say You. And Say You very likely is the same person who posted that video 2 years ago. And Say You had new things that they did not show in the previous video, such as an ability to power shield everything that they wanted to, but like they're also not that good. So if they're in the middle of a Peach down smash, you can still hit them and stuff. But also their SDI was insane. Like essentially every single time Ludwig hit them, he just like SDI'd across the stage. Like imagine the Wizrobe clip times 50 like every single time.
And this just so happened to happen on the Ludwig.
Yeah.
On the biggest Melee stream like possible.
Task
So
STI is like crazy.
And then Ludwig is like, this person's cheating, and then all the smart nerds were like, no, you idiot, they're a box person.
It's a box guy.
And then someone made a video. Shit, what was the person? We should probably give him credit.
Yeah. Whoops. But Slippy.
Chat, you definitely know. Chat, you definitely know. Who's the person who made this really cool video? I've met this person in real life. Alt F4. Yeah. Yeah.
Get rid of it.
He's really cool. I met him at Shine once.
No,
he made the he made
Smashbot.
No, he made the Falcon thing.
For Douglas Falcon.
Remember the thing at Shine? The Falcon.
Not the Falcon crew.
AI.
The Smash.
That wasn't Shine, was it? That was
the Falcon AI.
They're like AI. I'm almost positive.
The
Smash the record?
Smash
Is that what you're
bot.
talking about?
No, he made like a Falcon bot and played against Wizrobe at Shine 2017 or something. I can't remember its name.
Isn't that just Wizrobe?
Anyway, yeah. Thank you for looking in chat. So essentially, this person is pushing the boundaries of macros and cheating, and it's like, wow, it's crazy. They could totally enter whatever tournament they wanted, but also, wow, it's crazy. You're doing wild shit with the Dolphin emulator. So yeah, I don't know. It's a 2-part thing.
I feel you. That shit you can't regulate, unfortunately. Well, I mean, you can, as in, like, you ban the guy, but you just never know.
Well, it's funny because in the video Art4 made, it was like piecing out, like, this is really easy to catch because the way Slippy works is that it literally reads your input frame by frame. So, like, if we pull up a replay, we can pull up the controller like part of it that tells you all the inputs and see that when the peach got hit, it was registering like
just inhumane.
Like so many inputs. You see the actual visualization of it. It's like Fox like jabs Peach. It's like
It's completely fast.
like crazy.
Okay, that's funny.
But then it's also they show a point where they're doing it, but they're missing the DI. Like essentially they're doing it, but if they're completely missing, like the Fox doesn't hit the Peach, but they still like in the bottom left corner. Yeah, so it's a wild cheating
That's wild.
mechanism.
Absolutely.
It's debatably worse than the Pichu thing, because the Pichu thing is changing the code and making a character better and modding that. But yeah, it's still definitely a level of cheating for sure.
It's wild, yeah.
It's so fun, and like you said earlier, Patty, it's just so funny because the players still like ass bad, like no, like even with all these crazy things, like. Because I mean, I imagine it's much more to think about too. You have to like be playing the game and like see something happening, and then hit a direction and hold a macro button. Like it's like a whole other input. You know, that's it. I think it's harder than just fucking just doing the thing. Like just do it.
I'm almost positive Leffen got a macro controller commissioned to like start the argument after boxes happened. I'm almost positive he has something where it's
like a goon wave or something.
Yeah, there's a button in the bottom fucking right stick.
I feel like I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't actually know if he still uses... I mean, I think he's using box now, but... Yeah.
It's a conversation. It's a funny
I
story.
love that he uses a box now. It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know if he's actually going to use it.
Yeah,
I think he's finally won a tournament with the box in Europe, but I don't know if he's... I think he's played controller since.
Depends.
Anyway.
It depends what he... I think... Either way, it's just good content that he can like learn the game again. Gives him stakes, kind of like HBox playing Ultimate. You know, it's like he's not the best because he's got different handicaps. He's not playing melee. Leffen not the best because he's playing on a box. Still getting like top 3 of these fucking events though. It's cool. Yeah, cheaters get caught. Get
All right,
fucked.
I'm gonna read a big giveaway.
Big giveaway.
Big.
So the first
giveaway.
bigger giveaway we got going.
Ooh.
We have Walt merch. Turn down for Walt merch.
Ooh.
Turn down for Walt made some sick stuff. I'm not sure exactly what this item is, but I know that everything from the shop's free fire, and I think it's a sweatshirt type.
Yeah, but the dog was wearing.
Yes. So
Anchor Z's in
Dog
the
not
chat.
included.
we have Walt merch going to potentially still in the chat, Petra.
Petra.
Oh, good
You
shit.
get some Walt
Congrats
merch.
on the Walt merch.
Dedicated viewer, Petra.
Cool.
Buy some Allston Melee merch. Guess what? You get some Walt merch too.
Oh,
Hell
for
yeah.
Wall merch, wall merch.
Cheers.
Congrats. Next
You want to spin
topic.
that GD wheel?
Spin that G wheel.
Punch.
Boom.
Late.
Oh, they're Raven colors.
That's how quick our punches are.
What's it say? Oh, the Melee Rules Survey.
I don't know what this is either.
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't
Ryan,
know this? This is huge.
Melee rules survey. No, what is this?
So a part of the the tier list
Oh yes.
thing was also getting some opinions on 3 pressing melee questions. So, I'll go through them each. Number 1, should wobbling be banned? They asked every member, the 64 whatever people that filled out the tier list to answer. Should wobbling be banned? If you haven't seen it, answer for me. What do you think the top 100 said for should wobbling be banned?
I'm gonna say yes, probably.
I think that. I
So,
agree
sorry,
with,
so the question was should wobbling be legal? So you're
Oh.
saying no.
The top 100 probably said wobbling should not be legal.
Yeah, I think they would say that because it'll make them better. Because most
Correct.
of them don't play.
True. Patty?
I know the poll.
So for you, what do you think the split was? What do you think it was? Like we're talking 70-30, 50-50, 60-40,
80-20?
80-20 for no for not legal.
Yes.
I'll say 70-30.
70-30. It was 36-64 in no should not be legal. So overwhelming majority said no, not legal. Wobbling should not be legal.
Wow, okay.
The community also echoed that, giving it a 73% no.
Pussies.
Yeah.
So I nailed it.
I've already been.
Yeah, pretty much. Wobbling. I think no surprise there. Like you said, Ted, I just think the it's mostly made of spacey players.
We're like, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
That's it.
And honestly, like, I don't know, everybody just doesn't like watching it. So as a lot of the viewers too, so casuals are gonna like
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Which, that's fair.
And honestly, I would vote to have it legal.
I'd vote to have it legal too.
I don't care about wobbling.
I'm pro wobbling.
Pro wobbling.
Get owned. Don't get grabbed, idiot.
Moron.
They literally,
Part of the game.
if wobbling made them the best character in the game, I would see the argument.
Yeah.
If wobbling made them a top 5 character in the game, I might see the argument.
They're not that good still.
They're barely top 8 with wobbling, which is insane.
Get over it.
It's not a good mechanic. It's is it a annoying mechanic? You could argue, sure. But like, so are most things in Melee. Like, what do you mean?
So it's getting jab up smash. So it's getting up throw
rested. Yeah.
Shined.
I think Juggle Guy's argument has always been it's degenerate and it's not like a part of the game.
It's like saying chain grabbing isn't part of the game. Right?
Yeah.
I'm on your side. Hey, I don't. Yeah.
Wobble crew.
New England's always been
but I did honestly figure, like, I had the realization I don't think wobbling's ever going to be back.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Isn't that funny?
Kind of weird.
We finally did it, or I guess is like a thing.
Yeah, we're kind of all down with it.
Because it only came back partly because of like Evo in those tournaments.
Yeah. I don't think it's actually ever going to be back now.
Probably not.
And previously, I was like, whatever, it's going to be a short ban.
It's true. I remember everyone. I think you specifically were like, people always say these things and then nothing ever happens or whatever. But I think enough time has passed because of the whole pandemic thing that like, it's probably just not going to happen. Probably not going to be wobbling back. Which is fair, whatever.
It's too bad.
Why don't we just run it?
We should have, because nobody's gonna.
I thought about it.
Yeah, you honestly.
Like, I literally thought about it.
What's the reasoning not to though?
Because everyone's like, it doesn't count for real tournaments.
Realistic practice.
You're going against the grain, and as it's like, fine, we got wobbling ban.
No, it's not that. It's that people are like, this isn't good practice anymore.
What if you just?
That's what I mean, though.
What if you just slip it in and don't tell nobody?
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
Slip it in,
the
real
mom
quick.
style.
But imagine that happens, and then during the tournament, somebody gets wobbled, and they're like, "Yo, this guy wobbled me. It's illegal, right?" And they're like, "No,
What?
actually, it's legal."
Did you not read the rules?
Yeah. And they would go to
Excuse
Twitter and
me?
be like, "Can you believe that Allston Melee ran wobbling?" And then a bunch of fucking weirdos on the internet would be like, "They ran wobbling."
Hey,
Duh!
Mike.
And they'd go nuts.
Any press is good. Press.
I think that's wrong.
All right, well that's wobbling.
I heard it in a movie.
The next question is: can low latency monitors be used at offline tournaments?
Oh, I remember this.
Patty, you see the answer to this?
No.
All right, what do you think, Patty? Did they say yes or no to can low latency monitors be used at offline tournaments?
I think they said yes because they don't understand.
All right.
I saw one person tweet about this, but I don't know the result. I'm going to guess that most people said yes, they should be used. Or they can be used. Or
I don't know enough about it. I assume they said yes, that's okay, though.
Yeah, it was 76% of the top 100 said yes. Low latency monitors
What was the community?
should be used. Community, 73% yes. Wow. Also in the community, notably, 20% said I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I think there is a part of this where, I definitely heard about the tier. Oh, I think we're fine. It's just me. I definitely heard about the tier list part of this, but I didn't ever hear about this side of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I never heard about them really polling for low latency monitor stuff. So I think the people who potentially would be outspoken for it just maybe never saw. But I don't know.
I only saw Calvar tweet about it.
Mm-hmm.
He was not in favor, I believe.
No.
Yeah.
What's the counter argument?
I think just the people in New England have been through the ringer and know that it's way harder than just buy this one adapter. Yeah. It's like 3 levels of make sure everything's okay.
Okay.
I think that's like it's just a headache is essentially like going to the event and being like, none of this shit is to my standard, and it's like it's so hard to know like if it actually is until you're game 3 in the middle of a set. I think that's the biggest argument. That's like, yeah, it's hard to see with human eyes whether it's actually good or not. And then it's just completely on the TOs whether to make it successful or not. But things like Hex's Nightclub exist, and they know how to do it correctly. So maybe if we have the same people behind those type of events do it at the same level, then yes. But yeah, I think it's directly the hacks effect. Like hacks convinced a whole community that this is okay.
Well, I don't think it's just hacks either. Like we are coming from a time where we're all playing on monitors at all times. Most Melee you play right now, it's on a monitor. So it's like it makes sense. Like if there was a time to go to monitors in our community, it's going to be after the pandemic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be the easiest way to transition it, and I don't know. I think I'm on the same page as New England is, which is we've done it.
Tread lightly.
It's more than buying a monitor.
Yeah.
You need sound's a huge issue.
Yes, that's the one I know.
It has to have the right fucking settings on the monitor for it to work correctly. Like widescreen mode is a pain compared to like normal Melee. The way it looks different. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you die.
Off the side
It looks so different. Yeah,
I didn't know.
It's huge. You die on Yoshi's and you're like, what? There's like more Yoshis. What? So yeah, I think it's I like the open mindedness to like we should try it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's gotta go one way or the other, and I'm hesitant to get rid of our big plastic pieces of junk.
Yeah, the big plastic pieces of junk just work so well.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I think it'll take one controversial tournament for people to be like, oh wait, what? That's what can happen?
A CRT never did that.
Like it'll take one tournament of they played the entire tournament like this, and then in grand finals they realized that fucking low latency mode wasn't on the entire time.
Yeah.
It'll take I guarantee that it'll take one controversial event for people to be like, I'm just gonna run CRTs now. I have a bunch of those still.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some opinions too, being like it'd be cool if the main event, because the argument for pro monitor is also that CRTs are just a hassle.
That is major.
Yeah, in a world where we could go all monitor, it would be easier to not only get sponsorships, but like just moving them, packing them up, setting them up.
Having more setups at a major to like actually play on.
The company that we buy them or rent the monitors for every single tournament or rent CRTs for has monitors and would much prefer us to use monitors, but they have CRTs specifically for us.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you, Moonjack.
Gaming Generations.
That's who it is, right?
Thanks, Gaming Gen, and thanks, Moonjack.
Yeah,
both of you supporting the scene in different ways.
But it's it's a whole. I saw the opinion of like it'd be cool if like the old school tournaments like had monitors for like the pools and stuff and the most of the tournament, but then top 8 was like on CRTs. And I like the idea of it, but in concept, I feel like you could never get the complainers to do that. The complainers would never go from like playing on a monitor to playing on CRT.
It is slightly different.
They would just and it is different. But I'm saying like they people like no what I played on monitors the whole time. Now I have to go to CRT. That's completely different. I can't do this.
Yeah, that's everyone's job now.
Yeah, exactly.
It was one thing, but now it's another.
This
thing switch.
Yeah. So
you're telling me to switch? They become a 50s voice whenever they complain.
I'm down to see us try it out, but I'm definitely on your side, Patty, where it's like it's gonna take one thing and then we back. Don't throw out your CRTs just yet. Keep them around.
The 50s voice needs to come back more.
All right, before we get to the last one, I want to list off a winner.
Please.
This is a great one, actually. This is such a pog. The winner of the giveaway for a date with an Allston Melee member of their choice. So they get to pick any member of Allston Melee and take them on a date. Just talk about something or whatever. I don't know. Up to them is none other than Cypher. Cypher wins the date.
That's sick.
What do you pick?
Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know yet. We have to
Okay.
ask.
I'm so excited.
That's what you were nervous about?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I wanted to be. I was like in the match floor.
So I imagine Cypher can, whatever Cypher has in mind, I think what all of us are down for. I mean, if it's another like episode on the podcast or something, like whatever you want to do, like that sounds.
Yep.
Maybe you want a Bender post Bender pod or something.
Sure.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do, play some Melee. I'd be down to teach you some puff or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Cypher. Some e-food.
That was a good one.
What do you think he's gonna pick?
I'm back.
Probably you.
I think you. I think you're a good pick.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
Man.
he likes me.
Whatever, dude. I was so cool, you know. He's just intimidated about how cool I am.
That's what, yeah.
We got 3 more giveaway stuffs to go. By the
Great.
way, the last one is the Mic GCC controller, the $600 controller. So stay tuned for that.
600. I didn't know that.
The last question that everyone was
said.
asked
Mm-hmm.
was the most. I shouldn't say that. Should there be bans in a best of 5 set?
Oh,
Did any of y'all see this?
I did see
No.
that.
No, but I saw the Twitter conversation
be,
after.
Yeah.
What do you think it came out to be?
I think 30% said yes, there should be.
30% said yes. What do you guys think?
That's my guess.
I think that's a great guess.
I think that is also a good guess. I can't remember. Like
I
20.
think 30 people saw this question and was like, yeah.
Sure. Maybe 20.
Maybe 20.
Maybe
What do you think?
20.
I have bad news.
Oh,
It was pretty close.
damn,
Oh,
really?
no.
48% said yes. 40
Dude, they
said
just hate you getting chain grabbed.
40 said no. And
That's actually crazy.
And yeah, and then the community all actually echoed the same kind of thing. 43 said yes and 40 said
Oh
no.
my god.
Scar's been vocal about it previously. I feel like
About
that's
which
like
side is
the
he being
only
on?
time about there should be bans in a best of 5.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Scar
I feel like that's the
is
only time.
unfortunately vocal about it.
I'm pretty sure Juggle Guy is anti it as well.
Mhm.
Huh.
Yeah, it's crazy. One thing that I love that someone pointed out is that the same percentage of people that said yes to this, like, seems to correlate with the amount of spacey players in top 100.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, dude. There shouldn't be there should not be a ban in best of
Brentos,
5.
thank you. Appreciate
I'm
it.
sorry, Spaceys, that you
Gifted a bunch
lose
of
a
subs.
matchup against
yeah.
one character
Usually.
on a stage.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
and that's
whack.
even arguable. Like,
Yeah.
yes, Mars has an easier time on it, but like, it's not impossible.
No,
Like,
it's so annoying that top players always do this. They always just try
Uh-huh.
and influence rules that are going to help.
for their own sake, not for the sake of the game or like what
Yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
It's very
not for the
selfish.
integrity of the
No,
competition.
just like no, it'd be easier. Levin's like, no, I would win 3-0 against Mars players if I couldn't go to FD.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, but like, you can also win 3-1, and they can like huh?
It's weird because there's no there's nothing you can compare this to. Like what other unless I'm crazy, is there any other like sport and or esport where it gets to be this level of in the bracket and you're like, okay, there's bans after this? Because it doesn't happen in fighting games. It only hains in Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't happen in
'cause-
first-person
well,
shooters.
Stages aren't really that. Stages aren't really. I mean, League has like one stage, right? Like, it's-
In,
It absolutely
in
not,
CS
yeah.
stages are important, and they switch back and forth on who gets to choose
Jeez,
the
Brentos.
stages.
That's
Brentos,
true.
thanks for
Thank you.
fucking gifted
Appreciate it.
subs.
That's-
God,
Shit.
Yeah,
Champ.
you're right.
you're hurting me. No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Homie.
Beers in chat. Thank you.
but the scenario in like CS and like Valorant is different because I think
No one picks, right?
I think it's I don't know about CS, but I know in Valorant very recently, before the match even starts, they do picks and bans. So they'll be like, they'll do rock paper scissors, and it's like, okay, the first stage is our stage, we'll go to this stage, and the next person is whatever. So the stage list is set out for the entirety of the set
Yeah.
before games happen.
That also commonly happens. I'm pretty sure there's multiple versions of Halo competitive where that happens.
Sure.
So like I think stage bans do happen. I don't think they necessarily happen
mean,
the same way
like,
that we do. Like bans like I win a stage then I ban. I don't know if that necessarily
I
happens.
don't think so.
They
I don't think
function
so.
in a similar way though that like character bans work.
In like
MOBAs.
League, I
Yeah.
guess. But even then, that's not. Oh, I guess it does. You're right. Because in a game of League, it's like a game and there's picks bans,
Mhm.
and then in the next game, it'll be like, okay, you guys beat our ass with this character, so this game we're gonna ban this character. And stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Can you put your mic
I-
closer?
I think the hard
Apologies.
the hard part for me is that like I honestly don't have a great amount of context for my own personal thing because like gonna be honest, haven't made it to the best of 5 part of the bracket.
That's true.
Like specifically in New England was top 8 for a while, and then for a while G-Town was doing all bracket best of 5.
Mhm.
But like I still didn't feel like that I remember being like in round 1 of my bracket, being like, oh, fucking whatever. Like this is just to make us play more games. This isn't so much to like experience the best of 5 part. And like so like I really don't have like.
So I think you just have a stigma around best of 5s because you've been conditioned just because that's when you see them is at the end, because that's when we prioritize matches to be a better determination of 2-player skill, because we prioritize giving them that amount of time as opposed to the lesser players.
Determining the definite winner. Yes, they played this amount of games more, so this determined the winner. Yeah,
I think it's a better determiner of skill the more games you play, in theory.
And a part of that is playing on more stages.
Exactly. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
And that is, part of what plays into it. And so I think that G-Town saying, hey, we got time for it, let's give these matches to everybody, breaks the mold, and we're not used to seeing it. And we think, oh, we didn't earn this isn't the same thing, whatever. In reality, it's just, we're just not used to seeing it.
You just know who's better more succinctly. Like, yeah.
But what if I, the Samus player, want to beat the PR'd Falco player in a best of 3? Because like I feel like that's the scenario where I can beat them.
Let's see. You want to get like the real.
I think you're not as confident as a player.
No, totally.
Like the fall. I've been there too. A best of 3. It's much easier to yoink the win. And,
in the one where it's like they don't have as much time to adapt, yada yada. Yeah,
absolutely.
But if you think about it long term, you'll have more games to play against them and practice, and get more tournament games in.
Yes, true.
Against the better player, so then you'll get to the point where you're actually competing against them and getting that back and forth.
Short term, long term.
Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous because like there are so many characters that aren't spaceys that like need counterpicks to exist, and it just sucks that you don't want to get rid of them.
Oh, crazy idea. Okay. All of Genesis is best of 5. There's bans in the best of 5 before top 48, and there's no bans in the best of 5 during top 48.
That sucks.
So it's like the same thing with best of 3s, but it's like best of 5s. What do you guys think?
Funny.
You guys gonna come to my Genesis?
Oh my god,
Patty, I'm coming to your Genesis regardless.
I'm gonna support you.
You already
no matter what you're doing. No, I just think like poor like Pikachu. Like give Pikachu fucking FD. All right,
exactly. Jigglypuff.
No, Jigglypuff. I have strong opinions on. Obviously,
absolutely.
Just like damn. Now I only play on bad stages. Like that's crazy. Like Yoshi's FD. Like come on, this is. You get the band 1, true, but like the rest of them aren't great.
I just think a best of 5 is so good as it is.
Yeah.
As a set. Like, I think that is such a great format. Like, I have very little qualms with the best of 5 format as it is.
Especially because we have 5 starting stages, one counter pick.
Like, it just works. Like, and it is good. And I don't know.
I will say I do like Frozen Stadium starter and FD counterpick.
Yeah, I think that like that. That was like, that's what I'm saying. There's like a couple little things like that. I think the clock could be a little shorter, a lot shorter actually. But that's just my.
What's your? Can I just probe your brain?
4.
Dude, so many timeouts. I guess if it's 4 minutes, then
timeouts are fucking hype as shit.
Okay, I see. You're forcing timeouts.
I like timeouts.
So short though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Want to run a 4-minute tournament?
I mean, some games take 4 minutes long anyway. So
is that a changeable setting in Slippy?
I don't think so.
I think so.
That'd be rule.
I think 4.
Chaz, we need a custom build.
I prefer 4 more than like the more middle ground ones. I'll say that.
I'd say 5.
I think 4 would be crazy.
Dude, make it an element that you actually have to think about.
I think, but I think when Royal Flush did 7, it's like, what? That's not even trying.
7 didn't count. 6, I don't think that's
7
much
was
either.
like, I think a gag too, because they're like, we're gonna try it, but also it's like 7's like a lucky number.
Yeah,
or whatever.
true.
I would be down to see what a 4 tournament looks like.
I would love to see that too.
Hey, both of you went to that tournament. Did you guys actually play on 7-minute timer? Because I remember mostly playing on not 7-minute timer.
Patty, I couldn't fucking tell you.
I can't remember a single thing from that tournament. I know, man. I know Mango won, and I ruined my controller. And I got kicked out of the party, and
you spilled popcorn everywhere.
And Ian was mad at
and
me.
then Ian yelled at you. And then Patty couldn't gamble. And then
Yeah, I was underage.
I made $100.
That tournament, and it's still my favorite tournament. Of all
Yeah, that's
time.
how it rolled.
Yeah.
We brought back icing. There was
Let's do a 4 minute time.
I want to do it. I'm
Okay,
on
like-
04, 4 minutes long.
Okay, yeah, it's a good bit.
Dude,
Well, we can do it. We can do a test tournament. That's not a mono.
Because you're right. I mean, like Melee doesn't have there are moments where it has, but timeouts don't happen nearly as often as they do in other like fighting.
Yeah,
games,
pretending
know,
times are
which
sick. Make them
fucking
happen.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm with
Yeah.
it. I'm with it.
I agree.
Have you
Okay.
ever seen a timeout where you're not like, oh, timeout's going on? I'm gonna go get a pizza. real quick."
Yeah, you gotta check it
Good
out.
time for a bathroom during this timeout.
4 minute timer, and we invite like Dawson, Swooper, like all of the
Yeah,
floaty
dude.
mains
I
to
fuck
like
with that.
come
Make
and
them
fuck.
fight.
Yeah, that'd be. I'm down.
making
I like it
fight.
now.
Even the Spaceys. And
Yeah,
the best
see
part
how it
about
goes.
it is the worst that can happen is that the match takes 4 minutes long, and that's already considered like a long match that happens normally.
Yeah.
You know, like a Mars Samus set was just go 4 minutes a game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So why not make it like end in 4 minutes and not in 8 minutes if it was a timeout?
Dude,
And
the
5
second-
timeouts, one set would make commentators scream their heart out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
We're gonna change the world,
Dude, the last 4 minutes of a set right now are when you're thinking about the timeout. You're like, oh, we're getting there.
Yeah,
I
you
wonder,
convinced me. I want to do this so bad now.
I wonder if you would want to lower the ledge grab limit, or if 60 would still be good.
Well, probably
Would you-
wouldn't be
would you-
relevant
That would
anymore.
need to be reassessed.
Would you do a 4 minute like 30 ledge grabs?
Well, maybe you wouldn't need a ledge grab limit.
because people would have to before. Oh well, it depends.
No, 'cause
Right?
I think a puff would just go to the ledge.
Exactly. If it was
Yeah.
Puffs in the league, they
Oh,
would
Puff
just do
could.
it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what if you,
You
what if
need
you go
you
lower?
need a ledge grab limit. You just need to reassess.
If it times
Yeah.
out, the person with the most ledge grab loses.
Oh man, if you avoid the ledge.
That's sick. No ledge 4 minute tournament.
If you grab the ledge more than 3 times in one stock, you lose the game.
All right, cool. Let's pocket
Cool.
this idea for later.
I'm down. Ted
Yeah.
just sold me.
Yeah, 4 minutes. And yeah, we can do a funny name around it. Yeah, great.
4 minute fuck fest coming to you soon.
What would you say earlier? I think good name was like
Make them fight.
make them fight is the sickest shit. Well, thank you. Just say M for a reason.
Nope.
3.
All right.
It's
No,
a
it's a
3.
3.
No, you read
That's
it,
for
Mike.
you to read,
Oh,
Mike.
me? Thank you. Ahem. This is rad. So, the winner of anything from the Bender merch shop, anything.
Anything?
Except a
anything.
skateboard. Except a skateboard.
That was sold out.
Or the B tape.
Yeah, true. They're both sold out.
Is super friend and Habs member Neft.
Oh, let's
AKA
go, Eric!
Yep. Super rad. Hey,
Oh,
I'll hit you up, or somebody will, I guess, after this,
Yeah.
this thing, and we'll say, hey, pick something. You
tell
can
us,
have it.
tell us what you want. That's awesome.
That's super
Congrats,
rules.
Eric.
Absolutely.
Shout out
Toss.
to Neft,
Oh, too far.
go.
friend of the podcast.
I love that.
Friend. Yeah. So best of 5, we figured it out. We're on it. We're on the case.
Make them fight.
Yeah, we got a better answer.
All right, let's get the last topic.
Last one in there.
I'm gonna spin it.
Cool.
There's only one thing left.
Oh, it's a good spin still.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It looks so funny.
Hey, the Golden Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
This is the big news from this past week.
Oh, my
Oh, I
God.
thought this was more specific than what it is.
Oh, what do you think it is?
I thought it was the cheerleaders thing, which is
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do that part first.
Okay, so no, I think it only makes sense in the context.
No, just go for it.
Okay, so the Golden Guardians got their dance team to do a whole routine to a remix of the Melee theme, and it's
Yeah.
on Twitter, and everyone's like, "This is fucking this like most absurd, amazing thing
So
that's ever
sick.
happened to Melee."
It's
so
so tight.
sick.
It's so sick.
Zane
It's
was
so
like,
tight.
when I win the next major, when I win the first major back, I'm gonna do this dance and break my leg.
it's so rad. It's funny how it's like, yeah, Melee, a game from whatever many years ago, we got the Golden Guardians to do a dance number with attractive women in it, and it's very funny.
But
Just,
previous to that,
yes, of
Wait.
course.
Golden Guardians signed both Toph and None and PPMD, and real quick, we're gonna give them a round of applause. Announced 50 grand to Melee grassroots initiatives. Clap.
Ooh.
Not hey, here's our 50 grand tournament for exposure. Not hey, we don't really know how to run a tournament, but we're just gonna throw money at this. We're gonna put 50 grand to grassroots melee tournaments. That's so sick.
One of the coolest things any sponsor in the history of our game has ever done, period.
Yeah,
I'm
easy.
curious to see
Easy.
where this money is actually going to go before we get sold
Yeah.
on a title.
That's fair.
I want to see which events like they end up sponsoring and how it affects the events
And how it
all that
works.
Stuff.
If this is what it sounds like, that's a fucking amazing. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's like the coolest thing.
From what I've heard from people who work there, because I know some people, is that they often talk to their sponsored players, mostly Zane, because Zane was the one for a while, about what they should do. And so they're very, very heavy in what they think the influence should be on stuff like that. And
So shout out to
really
Toph for the ideas.
I mean, yeah, it's a good squad. As far as personalities go, PP, Nunn, Toph, and Zane. They re-signed Zane as well.
Oh.
Just like that's a good group of people.
Word from chat, MDVA Summit is the first event to feel the exposure and feel the possible monetary benefits.
Sweet.
To which I say, didn't go to advertising because when the fuck is that going?
I actually do not know what that is. So-
Oh, I know what that is.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, MDVA is hosting a summit.
and I know what it is.
Next
I just know there was like I haven't seen a single ad for it on Twitter or nothing.
So
I heard it once.
So I guess
It already happened, I think, actually.
What?
Oh my god!
Or maybe no.
That's
I think
bad.
it's next
No, it
week.
did not. It absolutely.
There's
did not.
no way it
It
already
happened a
happened.
bit ago. No, I think it's next week anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
this is my first time hearing of it. Which kind of, it sucks.
Yeah, Matt threw our name directly at them after, so that's cool. But yeah, I think
Oh, cool.
I think hey, we're at least gonna shoot our shot. Probably. I don't know how the hell that works, but whatever the fuck we're gonna do next, we're at least gonna be like, hey, it's
GG's.
good. We have a pitch deck ready. Actually,
Yeah, we can do
you guys
it.
want to know
You
about
have a
us?
pitch deck ready.
Yeah,
That shit rules.
you can just send them the same amount.
We have this great new 4-minute idea that we're trying. we're calling it the shot clock.
Brian, you're so smart. Brian, move on. Shh. Move on. You're so
Oh, we
smart.
gotta cut that part
You're
out.
so smart and beautiful.
Brian, you're a genius.
This is why we keep him around.
This guy rules.
Anyway,
ADD is a hell of a drug.
something that isn't 4-minute melee. I don't know. Yeah. Go Guardians. Go
Guardians, yeah.
The sickest thing. Hands down, the sickest thing is someone trying to get into esports could do. And the fact that they're also like fucking putting Zane and PP and Toph in the virtual crowd next to their fucking Golden Guardians team.
In the front
Like,
of the
goddamn, yeah.
Quick
That's
aside.
crazy.
Quick aside,
So-
we need a password right now.
I was gonna do this, I forgot. Hey, Ted, give
Ted,
me.
start us off.
Give me
Merchant.
Okay, who's next?
I've been bad with don't ask me. I've been really bad.
Do you want to share one?
Sure.
All right.
How do we do that?
Let's think of a compound word.
Here,
Ready?
whisper the word to me.
Well, you said compound.
I want snake. What do you want?
arms.
Snake arms, merchant snake
Merchant
arms.
snake arms.
Please, if you made this far into the video, please comment a merchant snake arms
Please put merchant snake
in the
arms.
chat.
Pass it to Ted.
Sure thing.
Here you go, Ted.
One funny thing about the Golden Guardians also is they put on the stadium.
Yeah.
They put all their fucking faces like in the front.
So sweet.
So
Um,
baller.
None, PP, and Toph. And I was thinking it'd be so fucking funny if like Dr. PP never changed his name. And it was like Dr.
Dr.
PP. And it's like,
Yeah, that's funny.
this
Funny.
guy up there, that'd be so tight. But yeah,
Shout out to Bender for being Toast's first tournament under the Golden Guardians name.
True. True.
Wow, that is true.
That's
I
kinda
forgot
cool.
about
His
that.
first sponsored event, ours. That's in the books forever.
It's true. Melee history made.
We lucked out.
Ted, what do you got for
Damn.
a thing there, Chief?
The
This
second
is
to last
I
one.
was trying to read it myself.
the prestigious chance to give a top 10 idea
Oh God.
to the Allston Melee channel.
I'm gonna need this person.
You have to work with us.
I hope it's
Be,
PJ.
be cool. Be cool.
Be cool. Be cool.
be
And the
cool.
winner is Cable Kint.
Cable knit.
Cable.
Knit.
That's
No, I
not
think
what
it's-
it says.
Yeah, I think it's Knit.
Cable can it?
He's a guy I know.
Oh
Sweet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us. What are they gonna make us do?
Nah,
I
got
think they were
no
in
clue.
chat.
Cable.
Cable knit.
Cable knit.
Oh, cable knit.
Oh.
How do you-
O-Face.
how do I say that?
We'll
I
be
don't
in
know
the
how to say
DMs.
Cable knit. We're gonna figure it out.
You don't need to decide right now.
You're gonna help. You don't need to say right now. We're gonna figure out.
No,
what,
you don't need to be here even.
Yeah, you don't need
It's
to be
cool
here.
that you're here.
It is cool that you're in chat. It shows that you're a true fan.
Shut
But
up.
yeah, we'll work together and figure out a topic you want us to cover, and we'll fucking make it happen.
Yeah, you want a top 10 idea if you didn't know.
Yes.
Hey, sweet.
Hell yeah.
That rules.
It's even more exciting because I don't know who this is, so I have no idea what it could possibly be.
Mm.
You know, if it was like a troll person, I'd be like, oh,
They're
Let's
big
do
time sub. Look at that.
they've been so.
I don't think I've ever seen the 3 beers.
I think I have 3 beers. Do I have 3 beers? I don't know.
Oh, PJ has 3 beers. Oh,
Top
all right,
10
all right.
times
Into the top-
PJ got hate comments on Facebook from people he doesn't know.
That's true. That's a good list, honestly.
So should I
It's
read
a
out?
long one.
Should I read out the last one?
Oh yeah. Why not?
Did you want to? Why are you doing this?
I like this bit.
I don't love the hit Ryan bit.
It's
I'm not hit
it's like
Ryan. Slap his thighs.
It's like a.
It is by definition a hit. Did you want, before you do that, Patty,
Yes.
to cover kind of like the last topic and put in the board? I wasn't sure if you wanted to
Yes.
go over it too much, but IBW.
Oh. Yeah.
This-
Yeah. You guys talk first
What?
because I have opinions, but they might be different.
Okay, so just to catch everyone up, IBW entered our event. Thank you for entering our event. You're a huge name. We're one of the best in the world. So we
Correct.
love having you in the event. It was great for publicity. It helped legitimize the event as a whole. And we appreciate you competing regardless. Got the top 8. DQ'd out. DQ'd out, actively complaining on Twitter. Or not complaining, but at least
Well.
voicing his dissatisfaction with the way the event, how long the event was.
How it was scheduled.
Yeah, how it was scheduled, yes. So, DQ'd out. We totally understood. Luckily, we had a PR genius on our Twitter who was able to effectively be not super mad about it and be understanding, and where others were not.
Is that the intern?
That was the intern. Thank you, intern.
His name is
Sam.
Samuel.
It's David.
but yeah, so it ended up being fine. Got constructive criticism. That's all cool.
What'd you say?
But criticism.
There you go.
What do you think about it? What are your opinions on it? No bars held. What do you think about this happening?
You said it so politely, so now I have to continue this.
No, I was setting up for everybody to know that's the PR approach to
It just sucks that you put yourself in a situation where you. Okay, so IBDW got upset relatively early on by the Swooper,
Yes, the swooper.
which was an amazing set for
Who's-
the Swooper.
IBW was playing Sheik for
Sheik Fox.
Sheik Fox. Yeah.
Chic Fox Chic. Yeah.
Yep. I
Played
remember.
Chic. Starts Chic Samus. Sure, it should be easy. Super owns.
Owns. I'd say
Okay,
owns.
okay, Fox. Super
owns.
owns.
And then
back to Chic. Super owns.
I think the last one was closer.
The last one was super close.
Super
owns.
I don't know when IBDW tweeted relative to the Swooper set, but
Fuck the Swooper.
I do know. I love this one. I do know that the point is that it's always going to be a bad look when you get upset and then after that you make a tweet being like, "Hey," and then give yourself a reason for not wanting to be a part of the tournament anymore. Because
Famously, on our side of this, Mango at a SmashCon. Remember, he lost to fucking Flipsy or whatever in winter or something, and then was like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. And yeah, that sucks. It's a bad look. You don't like when someone does that. It definitely comes off as not the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not being a competitor.
Not being a competitor.
That's true.
But you were saying, Mike. Sorry to
But
cut you off.
basically,
A
it's,
sore loser.
that's what it feels like. And hey, I don't know what your day was like or how life is going for you, but it does suck that the tournament that you signed up for, where you knew what the schedule was and everything, you're just like, hey, I don't like the way this is being run or the way the schedule is working out, because you know what it was when you signed up for it, and you're actively like, I can't do this anymore. And maybe you made that realization during the thing, but at the same time, it's like you knew what you were getting yourself into, and it just seems like a really strange move to be like, I don't like it. And I don't know, that's just lame. I think it's lame.
I think the lame move is not being upset about losing, because we all get upset.
Everyone gets upset about
Of
losing.
course.
Correct.
That is not the lame move. It is targeting other things around you as the reason things happened or contributing to it,
Correct.
and not just blaming your own itself. You know what I mean? So
If the schedule was better, I would compete more.
The schedule's posted. You could have mentally prepared for it.
But I think the biggest the hard part that was like frustrating on us was like you're not giving real constructive criticism a lot of times, like, and that's fine, like, because I think he also had a realization afterwards, like, I need to learn how to like communicate how I feel.
He did tweet that after,
especially when I'm like
tweet.
streaming, because he's like streaming and he's like broadcasting his thought process live, especially after getting upset by the swooper. So like he's just like literally live streaming his thought process.
Stream conscious.
Yeah, exactly. So like I really think if he was just like, hey, I'm dropping out. I actually realized that like I really don't like 1-day tournaments and just like how 1-day tournaments like are handled on me for stamina. Like I'd just be like, yeah, totally understand. Like honestly, yeah, get you. But I think it was he's like, drop out of this tournament because the schedule sucks. I can't give constructive feedback on why the schedule sucks. Except this should be day 2 and not 1-day tournament. But it's like, bro, this I understand that, you know, it might hurt you in these specific ways, but there was plenty of people who were like, fuck yeah, it's 1-day tournament. That means I can compete. I can actually like play in this event now. Or like I can just get this over with in one complete day. So yeah, it was like, hey, so is the problem the 3-hour break? Do you want more than a 3-hour break? Do you want less than a 3-hour? Like there's no concrete answer to that. It's just that I want a 2-day tournament.
His answer to that, I will say, was very lackluster. It was like, you want more break, less break? And he's like, well, for an event like this, I think a 2-hour break could be really what I'm going for. It's like, and a 3-hour break killed you. Like, huh?
What slaps it?
That's what killed you?
What cuts that argument in the face is that so many other people are able and willing to do that, and it just seems to be you, like a very small minority.
Yeah,
being you.
You also play this game full time.
Exactly.
Also, like it was a 2.5-hour break, and you were debatably one of the longest ones out of the thing because we specifically didn't do the thing where tournaments are like, hey, you have to wait an hour and a half to play stream. We just let everyone play their matches, got their Slippy VODs, and we're like, hey, come back at 8 o'clock when we're going to resume the tournament. You can actually have like time to like eat dinner or like do things.
I don't know.
Yeah, and not be exhausted theoretically from the tournament.
I know the dude is used to having a lot of privilege in his life, but going all day at the tournament is not something that everybody gets to do. You're in the 1% of people. Like, this is a problem for you and a very couple other people and nobody else.
And we tried to cater the experience to the 1% as well. Like, we gave them, like, like it was 3 hours, but it could have been 1 hour if we got 400 entrants. Like, you know what I mean? It could have been 30 minutes if we got fucking 600 entrants. Like, like there's no. Yeah, it was a 1-day tournament, and we had to figure out how to plan around it. So yeah, but like ultimately, I appreciate him not like he was totally like not a bitch about it. Like that's the easiest way I can say it. He was actively like, hey, I don't have a problem with Allston Melee like at all in the stream chat. He's like, I just have a problem with tournament scheduling, and to that degree, I just have a problem with like 1-day tournaments. He's like, he wasn't even trying to like call out our schedule as the worst thing in the world. I think he had the realization at our tournament that like he doesn't want to do 1-day tournaments anymore. And then he had that realization broadcasting his stream of conscious after losing to the swooper. So it like came across as a passive aggressive way. And even him after, like, yeah, like we were watching the stream and his stream just be like, okay, maybe we can get constructive feedback. Then he was like kind of just like, okay, I'm being way too passive aggressive. I'm not trying to be at all. Yeah. So I think that was the part where I was like, I get you, dude. Like you just had the realization like this isn't the best possible practice for SEL that it could be. And maybe I just like lose with my Sheik. So I'm not even going to fucking care. Fuck it. And it's like, hey, made our top 8 go a little bit quicker, so that's cool. We had one less match to stream.
From what I know about him, that's like he did a good job. Not, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
IBW, a historically just relatively salty player, and I think given the circumstances, things could have been way like dumber.
Thanks to Doran for the raid.
Oh, hell yeah.
Smooches.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
You're so sick.
But yeah, I think
at the game.
All things considered, it's not like it was like a huge like nuclear fallout situation for the tournament, and it was well handled, and nobody made a huge deal of it. It wasn't like a Melee Twitter trend or anything like that. It was just it happened, and it sucks that it happened.
Also, shuts up to me for being cool on Twitter.
You were cool. I was mad, and still am mad, in a way. this is one of those things where like I just don't think it happens in winner's bracket. You know, I just think the same he'd have the same issue if he had beat Swooper, beat whoever after, and got to winner's bracket. And I don't see a world where in winners round 1 he also does that.
Yeah, I think you brought up
very unlikely.
You brought up a really good point, which I'd like to echo, which was that you feel like I don't think it necessarily took away from the super win, but it almost took away from the IBW loss from DQing out of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Like if like that loss in winners is a little bit alleviated. And granted, he was playing Sheik, so it was already like half the people in the crowd were gonna be like, he was playing Sheik, I wasn't playing his main.
He still mercs the Fox though.
Yeah,
and he's trying.
We're out here shooting guns, bro. What are you gonna do?
And he's literally a self, said a Sheik player now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yes, it is your new Sheik, but like you have pride in your Sheik.
Mm-hmm.
Your Sheik is reflective of your play.
And that Fox is still no joke. That's still IBW.
Should have been a W
Fox.
there, dude. Yeah, I'm baffled the whole set. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. But there were other people who would have at us on Twitter and would have been a huge bitch.
Sure.
He totally could have been the raid on them.
Yeah.
And he totally didn't. And I appreciate that.
PJ spitting. My exact thought on it is DQing out of a tournament is that I don't want to rack up any more bad losses.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's happened.
I think this has been a problem I think with a lot of events in the past year or even prior to that, is that I just think DQs need to have some kind of effect on your ranking at some point.
Absolutely, it should.
And I agree, and I know we talked about this briefly the other day, Patty.
Yeah.
About how like you should be able to say, hey, I'm not feeling good and I can't compete.
Yeah.
With it. I don't think you should be able to do that at all times. And the way I kind of equate it in my head is that competing in like fighting game tournaments, sports events, whatever, isn't the same thing as like poker. You're not allowed to just like, you're not a better player for folding, is what I'm trying to get at. You can't just say, oh, I'm not feeling good, I can't win, I fold.
I think it's like we should treat it like a race.
Yeah.
As soon as you start your first match, you have entered the tournament.
I'm in the race.
If you DQ before the tournament, you're out of the race.
You're out of the race, yeah.
You know what I mean? You didn't race today.
You didn't make it.
Yeah.
I think the hard part for everyone it's that you never give Ben the credit of beating Mango because he got a DQ win from Mango. That didn't happen, but like just an example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you never be like, oh, Ben beat Mango because he got the DQ. But like there also needs to be some sort of like some sort of tax to Mango for DQing in that position.
Yeah.
I think they should just give him like the lowest seed in L.
It should also become the opposite, where it's like it's not that it doesn't count because they DQ'd. It's more like that dude made you DQ because you beat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that, but it's like
it's
you're
just,
winning.
It's just something like you can't. DQing out is an inconsistent thing for your ranking, and it should reflect somewhere, and there should be some kind of negative.
What if we just didn't allow
incentive.
DQ?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can't allow DQ.
But
Yeah,
it just counts as an
that's funny.
O2.
Well, see what Mango does. Speaking of, because I have to bring up Mango. Mango is the counterpart. Mango does this as well. I'm a huge Mango dick sucker. That's just the way it is.
Hell yeah,
Gotta bring it up.
He's upfront about it now.
Mango. I've always been upfront about it.
All right.
Mango. When he won't DQ of it, he'll just play shitty fucking secondaries and then lose. Like we saw in the last tournament he entered in the 4-Oko tournament or whatever.
Yeah.
He played against H-Box and he's played fucking Falcon.
Which I respect more.
I personally, but I'm also biased in that I respect that.
No,
I think this comes back to a conversation I've talked about where it's like when we rank our top 100, we don't give the people who rank them any sort of like criteria to rank them by. Like we don't tell them how they should treat DQs. We don't tell them how they should treat secondaries. Like it's all up to personal judgment or whatever.
Yeah, but you can. Oh yeah, I guess I see. What
I'm saying if we have a ranking that's based on people's opinions, and we don't tell them how they should feel about DQs, essentially, just straight up, then it becomes a thing where it's like no one acknowledges it, no one acknowledges the lost secondaries, and it just becomes like, oh yeah, Ben beat Mango's Falcon and gets points for it, kinda.
It just sucks because we're smack dab in probably the point where rankings mean the most financially guaranteed. Like before. Previous years, it was about like showing for sponsorships, like getting more PR, like, oh, he's a rank 20, whatever. Right now we have a concrete circuit where your ranking determined by the people who make the rankings, Melee Stats people and all those guys, like, determine whether you get into a bracket that can win you like $50,000. So like your wins and losses mean so much right now, and the fact that you can like that a top player who has the weight to like shift the balance in there can like see that things are going poorly and play secondaries or like DQ out and make the waters more muddy when people have to decide what's going on, like, because the Swoopers IBW win is gonna have a huge asterisk forever now, and like, and Ben didn't get a shot to also play IBW at the same event. Like, it's just like, it's ruining other people's opportunities to get wins. And I think that because you're doing that, because you aren't giving people an opportunity to fight you, I think you should have points deducted in some meaningful way. And I don't know how that works.
Unfortunately, Ryan, and this isn't go as far as DQing yourself or whatever, but this already has a counter example, which is HBox's Division 1 placement in the newest Champions League type thing, because it's not, obviously he plays in a lot of tournaments, which is also very commendable. Just that his losses do not reflect the placement that he's been given in the Championships League type deal.
And what I'd say to that, Mike, is that I would say that is a company who knows what gets them most views,
which sucks,
and they're inviting them in. Yeah, that's not the competitor spirit.
Yes,
but I totally get what they're doing.
I understand too,
and it makes sense. And if he deserves to be there, he will stay there.
I honestly just think too that Hungry Box kind of just legacy deserves to be there.
Sure. No,
Call me old fashioned.
That's that. You know what? Sure.
He was number one in the world for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So
I think that recency, I'd at least in terms of results, you'd put him in. Even if it's legacy, you'd put him at least in the lower division or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still be there. I'm down with him being
Ted's
there.
look.
Bro, he's losing to some.
Did you watch that Evo set, bro?
Oh, yeah.
he was crying.
He was down the whole time.
He rolled around.
It was insane. No, I'm with you, Ted. Like as far as you look at the people who are in the Slippy Championship League, and you say who can actually win this, HBox definitely comes up.
Yeah.
Like, even despite all his bad losses,
I agree.
HBox is definitely a top 5 person in that bracket who could win the whole thing.
That's what I'm
Bad
saying.
losses or not. Yeah, no, that makes complete sense.
Yeah.
DQs is different. You're right.
It's just like, it's a different kind of side of it. I don't know. I just think there needs to be some kind of deduction, and I don't think there's any meaningful way you could like say, oh, we'll just take off 10 points, like, because there's no
numerical value.
I don't think there's any numeric value to it at the moment.
I think it also only the conversation only happens when it happens. Like this only and we're only having this because it happened at our tournament, like, directly. You know what I mean?
The thing that rubs me the wrong way is that when you do something like that, it rubs off negatively on the actual, like, the legitimacy of the tournament and stuff like that. Like, just the legacy of that. Like, if in Genesis, I don't know, say Armada was still playing, he's like, today I don't like the controller I'm using or whatever, and he DQs. It's like, well, that's the genesis that Armada's controller wasn't working right, and so he DQ'd, and so that one isn't as whatever or whatever, and that's just so whack.
Yeah,
so
I think that's
many asterisks like that are just
sucks.
like personal little monologues that every player has.
Stupid.
I think that's what he actively realized.
Yeah,
like by DQing out of our tournament, and by having a bunch of people in his chat being like, bro, why'd you DQ out of tournament? And then he says a reason, be like, that's fucking dumb. Like, cause that, yes.
I saw a lot of IBDQing,
which is very fun.
I thought was very funny.
Toph was also helping that narrative on stream.
Yeah, I was briefing the commentators when I got them all in, Lovage and Toph and Matt. And I'm like, hey guys, so, just to let you all know, like, you're commentating top 8. It's been a great bracket so far. Here's some upsets that happen. One thing I have to note to you is that IBW is in top 8 and Logistical lost to the Swooper, but he's actually DQing out of it. So it's been a long day for him, and Toph actually cut me off talking. He's like, yeah, he's a Fox whiner. He's like a Leffen, I get it. And I was like, yeah, you do that. You do get it. Toph, all right, I'm gonna go. You guys got it.
You understand.
I think they also killed top 8, by the way.
Very great.
They're so dope.
They did a great job. Very happy. we hired them and they delivered tenfold.
Some goats up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun fact: we're still working on getting them all up, but you can go to Allston Melee VODs and see the full top 8 is uploaded there. Currently uploading on this computer is the full day 2 from BTS Smash. Also on our channel right now is Grand's Losers Finals, and I believe Loser Semis is currently uploading on our thing. Yeah, basically realized that upload speed's a bitch. Don't know how these VGBCs do it. Actually, they must have crazy upload speeds. Because I tell you, I say, hey, Mr. YouTube, these videos, please, and he says, cool, 2 days. And I say, what? The people need it now. So yeah, I had to figure that out. But I'm the announce.
And that's anyway. The through and through of it is that we're cool.
We are cool.
No,
and you're cool.
No worries.
There's
no,
no
we're
beef.
cool.
It's
But
cool.
I think we have the right to voice our kind of our problems with that.
Sure.
Yeah, you hear that, IBDW? You're not allowed the next fucking Amato. You're getting DQ'd before you DQ.
Next time we're sending you the schedule, we're saying,
You better-
is this cool, sir? Is this all right?
You have a 2-hour break, sir.
Do you need just the red M&Ms, sir?
I want the green M&Ms in the bowl in the back room.
The red ones taste better. Same, sir.
Where's my beer?
The final giveaway product. And the last time we as a collective will ever say the words, the Allston Melee Bender.
Thank God.
Want to say
Well-
this? Want to say it together?
I doubt
Group-
that.
Hands in the middle. On 3, Allston Melee Bender.
1, 2, 3. Allston Melee Bender. All right, thank God. We're done.
Thank you so much for
that's
your
going in
support.
the
I appreciate
reel for
it.
the next one.
The MIC GCC controller.
Oh, the controller.
The MIC GCC controller.
$600 controller.
$600. It color shifting black with it color shifts purple. It's crazy. You have to see
What?
You have to see it in real life to actually see it.
It
but I saw a
changes
video-
colors?
It's like
Like a chameleon.
yeah,
Like a chameleon.
like literally like a graphic Pokemon card.
That's
it
fucking
changes
insane.
colors. And it also has a black braided controller thing.
Me at the
it
center.
has like it has
I wobble.
it's decked out completely, in his words, tournament ready. The only thing it doesn't have is like notches and everything, but it has a capacitor.
Like a symbol
it has
on it or
it has fucking everything.
Sweet.
This man makes
Who
dope
won
controllers.
this?
A $600 value. The MIC GCC controller goes to Weeaboo.
No fucking way!
Go, Ian.
You won.
Ian.
That's so sick.
What a god.
That's super rad.
Yeah, thank you, people, for spending money in our shop. We have
Yeah.
1 day left. Hit an exclamation point shop. Yeah, we're not gonna say the words, but that shop it's closing.
It's
One more
closing.
day. One more day.
Dawn of the final day.
Buy everything out.
Cool. We'll do some chat questions and we'll get out of here.
Chat questions?
Anyone, anything specific, or we're gonna fucking just stop this? It's got a capacitor, so
AMA
it
from
doesn't
Bender.
need notches.
It doesn't have notches. No, it doesn't have notches. It has a
Quote,
capacitor. Yeah.
Yes.
Capacitor fixes
We will
that.
not be answering any more
Maybe.
control questions.
Yeah, we
No
are not
more
controller experts. I'm not gonna say anything
I
more.
can tell you that the capacitor fixes snapback.
Okay.
There's
Notch
another.
or not
It's,
notches,
it has
you're right,
like
you're
fucking 5 notes to it. All right.
Exactly.
And you can notch it.
And yes, you can.
Notch
well,
it, you
He
weirdo.
might.
if you
Be able to notch it.
think you can.
Well,
notch
you
it.
no. So sorry, you
So you
can't
think you can
notch
notch
it.
Yeah.
You can get someone to notch it if you want notches.
Yes.
That's fine. Notching is a very specific thing you have to do. So
You don't have to,
yeah,
I don't want somebody to be like,
notches are for lames.
Wait.
I don't think so, PJ.
Hey, chat. What was your favorite part about the Bender?
what was your favorite
What
part
did we
about
What did we
that?
forget about talking about that you thought was really cool?
Can we, when we do events again,
Yeah,
we
soon
do
we
also melee
have
stuff.
to buy a computer and get our
Yes.
computer monkey to make it.
Oh yeah, we should probably tell. We're gonna go on a break after this.
Yes.
Oh,
is that-
sure, how long that break is, but we'll tell you. We don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't want to say something and then be wrong.
We don't know, but probably a brief to semi-brief break, just to maybe film some stuff.
We'll be
get some
chilling.
things
You'll
ready.
see us on social media. You'll
We
see.
were just alive for so long.
Allston Melee's taking the money and running. You'll never see it.
Yeah.
we're done.
Well, you would
No,
have
we've been
top
tapped-
10 ever again.
We've been making top 10s fucking week
We're
after week
Columbia.
while planning this event.
We're
Like
going
we
to
just,
the moon.
yeah, we're gonna take a vacation here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a brief one. At least like pod and stuff, but we'll figure it out.
Anything? Or we're just
Like the new crew battles.
Being in the chat earlier.
Petra.
Hell yeah, I'm sure. I was only briefly around for it, but chat during the midnight hours was pretty funny.
They're very funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but the chat. I mean,
Chat was
I love that. I was in the Chic round robin, but it's kind of far. But the drummer was mentioned over there, and it's just like I was hanging out.
Who won that?
All the Cheeks were in there. I believe J Mook won.
So, fun fact: I don't think anyone won.
Huh?
What do you mean?
3-way tie?
I think it was a 3-way tie. We have to do another J Sheik round robin.
Oh, it's
Part 2.
At least a 3-way.
Yeah, because J Mook lost to J Cam.
That was crazy. That was crazy. J
Yeah.
Cam brought it back like game 5.
J
was a good
Flex
set.
beat J Cam, and then J
Mook beat J
Mook
Flex.
beat J Flex.
But what about J Knot?
J
Knot
got
lost
shat
everyone.
on. J Knot did get shat on.
J
would've
Salt
thought?
J Salt lost to everyone except for J Knot because he beat J Knot.
Fuck it.
Yeah. J Knot did tell us I'm washed, but I'll do this for you guys.
And appreciate it.
We call it the claps money.
And also J Knot does not.
Fuck you.
J Knot also it doesn't play that matchup. J Knot specifically
No.
has a
Yeah,
Fox
that's true.
for Sheik.
Yeah, true.
So
True.
he was very nice
That's
of him
true, actually.
to play that matchup where he literally is like, no, I'm not a Sheik player, I'm a Fox player. So thank you, J Knot.
You're like, you used to play Sheik.
He's got
Yeah.
tank grabbed a bunch, and he specifically like doesn't tank grab the
No.
matchup too.
Yeah, no, he
It's like getting hacks to play the Falcon round robin.
yeah, like he literally threw such a bone by doing that.
Yeah, thanks, Jay.
So sorry I didn't pan out super well for you, but appreciate your participation.
Still
PJ, I
goat.
don't think it was box chain on. I'm pretty sure he was playing a controller. He did bring that up.
Yeah,
it was a sick event.
Don B love. I saw some commentary block love.
Com blocks were great.
Com
Com
blocks
blocks were
were
so
so
good.
sick.
There was my single favorite commentary block of all time was in Ultimate Melee. Yeah,
Which one?
Bender. The one that I was in with
Yeah,
Phil
Oh.
and Bonk.
you had rave reviews.
That shit was funny.
Yeah,
I hear a lot about.
All of my blocks were like I had a lot of fun. I don't know how audience felt about them, but they were.
I didn't get to catch most of it. Can you tell me an eel fact? Is that a thing going on?
Eel
here?
fact. So, well, do you know the name of Phil's eel?
yeah,
Phil has
I
an
do.
eel.
Phil owns
I
a
do.
female eel.
yeah.
Is it Eleanor?
So
So
close,
close.
Ryan. It's
Give him another
Elizabeth.
one.
Elizabeth. Phil, great eel facts from Phil. That commentary block, it was great.
Two different people told me they cried laughing during your commentary block.
It was great because Bonk was the perfect person to have there because I thought it was going to be Bonk doing serious stuff and me and Phil were going to be bouncing between all three of us doing like funny stuff. But
Bonk's are straight, man.
Bonk was so funny. It was insane. Like we'd tell jokes like, okay, oh Falcon did that or whatever, and then in 2 seconds Bonk would be like, I saw a tree on like the side of the road and I took it. I was like, okay, Bonk, sure, tell us about the tree. It's like, yeah, it's like taller than me. I fed it or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. It was great. It was a great block. It was very, very, very.
I need to rewatch that. I need to rewatch that block, and I really want to rewatch the top 4 of the volleyball block.
I gotta watch that too. I did not watch that.
That's a Jim Jam, Junebug, and Gunther's.
I specifically heard that the interview was legendary. The
Oh,
interview
with Zealot.
The interview with Zealot was apparently unlike any Melee interview that Chad has ever seen. Because the crazy part was I had it muted because I was like doing 5 different things, but I like scrolled up. It's like, what the fuck are they reacting to? And they were reacting to this interview that was happening, which was like I think it was like 2.5 minutes long. Like it was so
You
quick.
should make it a separate video.
Oh, maybe the winner's interview. Yeah, that's pretty
Maybe.
funny.
I mean, Jim Jam had a whiteboard behind him during all volleyball commentary.
It was, yeah.
Drawing
It was
extra
so
nose.
It was so, dude, and then he was commentating singles, and then Zealot was playing on stream,
and he goes
back to the board, and it's the same fucking volleyball thing, and he's going over the volleyball tech in fucking singles top 48 as Zealot's playing. Oh, it's so funny.
Speaking of volleyball too, it killed me that the block beforehand was Val, Wang Cheng, and Sean. And Sean was telling us beforehand, he's like, yeah guys, like we have to bullshit sometime, it's cool. Like I looked up so much volleyball facts. Like and Patty told me after, he's like, yeah, Sean has never played or seen volleyball before.
Yeah.
Just the idea of like him like okay, I'll commentate volleyball. I'm gonna look up a bunch of volleyball videos, and, like terms and stuff. Like,
so
that's
funny.
that's a set.
It was funny. Speaking of interviews, it's like during the crew battle, for CT, both matches where they won, they got Weewa. Is that his name? That's Weewa, right?
Weewa, yeah.
Weewa to come in for the interview afterwards, whether he played or not.
Yeah.
Like, we're sending Weewa in, and he was I've never talked to this guy before. Super funny.
I don't know him. The chat loves Weewa.
Everyone
Chat loves
chat
Weewa.
loves Weewa. He came in to during my block after he won. He's like, "Yeah, guys, it was great. I woke up in a car this morning. we did this crew. They're like, oh, he's not gonna play. Oh, we got me play. Okay, play some melee. It's the funniest fucking thing. That guy rules.
Sounds like potato.
He does. He actually does. Like, no joke. Great. That yeah. All the comms blocks. I think people should go back and watch. Those are all fun.
It was great. We'll take a break. We'll tweet about how long it's gonna be. Who knows? It won't be any longer than like. It won't be too long.
Yeah, maybe we'll do some dub streams in the meantime.
Well, yeah. Who knows? We'll get back to you. Thanks so much for watching and enjoying us. Tweet us if you liked any of the content. We'll do some more of it. Michael, get us out of here.
Shop. Oh, shop one more day. What? Like literally one more day. All of the limited items are sold out because you guys fucking rule.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
Careful with the beers. You're stepping on the. Yeah. Okay.
Oh God.
You're good.
You have so much couch shrapnel on your back.
Shop.
Oh.
And shop. Hey.
In
one
the
more
box.
day.
The box shop.
Merch.
Merch.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
goodbye.
Most love.
Bye.
Please buy things.
Suicide.